It's a beautiful day in the Gamerhood, a beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be one? Shout about thunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the Hobbs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you please, won't you be my gamers?
Damn it, I forgot to unmute myself again. Hey everybody, welcome to Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. I am Mr. Hobbs, Hobbs indeed, and tonight, old school essentials, classic fantasy, the rules tome by Necrotic Gnome and Gavin Norman. That is our game of choice. My group is the Tuesday Nights. Oh, I forgot to fix this one. Damn you, Elliot. I fixed one, but not the other one. No laughing. So we're just going to leave this Elliot open. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Anyway, without further ado, let's meet our player. Let's meet our players and their characters. Mr. Funny Pants himself from Spain, Gabriel Perez Gashardi.
Hey there, Gabriel here, playing Akemuk the Unsavory, a thief from the streets of Junera.
He does not seem like he would be good to eat, so maybe that will be well for you if he's unsavory. All right. Not Florida man, but from the same area, Taylor.
Yep. My name is Taylor, and I am playing Hadia Al-Amakan, magic user.
2 hours before me, a man from the future or past? The man from future's past? Aaron.
Yeah, I'm the man from your past, Aaron Clark. Playing Hethan, the cleric of Khalifa, Lady of Fortune and Wealth, Protector of the Dead.
Nice. Hey, AWOL Trooper. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you get into the game as much as I do. We ended last session on a cliffhanger, and that leaves us with Not Your Mother's Stew.
Yeah. As mentioned, Stu here. I am playing Galdal, a dwarf with lockjaw after a serious injury. He's a ex-mercenary, gone, free agent, hanging out with these guys in the desert.
He's still pretty mercenary, though, isn't he?
I mean, no one's paying him. He's got to find his own money, you know. He's not working for the mercenary guild.
He's still kind of mercenary, though, right?
Maybe Hobbs. Who's telling the backstory? Is it me or is it you? Say it's me. Say it. Say it's me.
It is me. It's me. You told me to say it's me. Never mind. That one was too deep. I understand. Anyway, welcome everyone. I'm sure no one has any idea what's happening in this game because we are on session 3 and we haven't been able to play for a couple weeks in a weekly game, and we barely even gotten started to begin with. So, Denny Moore himself, let us know what's been happening. Recap this campaign for us, Stu.
All right. So we gathered in the tiny tent shanty town of Havva that also has these buildings that get these old ruins that get exposed as the sand moves in and out of the area. So Galdal had previously been outside of Havva exploring a few times, and he had come across this one area where there were some Yakim, which are like the lizard men type people of the area that he has a grudge against. But he had also found this hole that went underground below an old building. And it was there where he got this injury that I had mentioned, fighting this ugly zombie horse mutant thing. So he talked these guys into going back out and checking out what that was all about. And when we arrived, there were some other denizens of the area hanging around. We fought this humanoid that had like a weird creature in its back. He seemed like he might have been undead, but it wasn't quite the same. We fought him, and then these guys mentioned there was like a curse in the area or on the building that we were going to go down underneath. They encouraged us to do so, but they would not go with us. So we went down to the hole, and that is where we find ourselves. We did a decent amount of exploring, like one level, and cleared it out. And I'm probably missing something here, but we did end up ending as we went around a corner and we saw this large, monstrous, ogre-looking thing. And that's where I think we're picking up.
All right. Anyone have anything to add? Gabriel?
Yeah, on our way through these caverns, we found some ticks and some millipedes that attacked us also. And yeah, that was it. Yes.
Taylor, you good?
Every day.
Aaron?
Yeah, I just put the journal in, or I put my journal notes in the Roll20.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should be using Aaron. I forget that Aaron is doing that. Is there anything you wanted to add there, Aaron, from your notes?
No, I think that's a good recap, especially since it's been a few weeks since we played.
Yeah, there is some question. This was the week before Halloween, and there was some feeling of face-hugging aliens, but they didn't necessarily face-hug. Undead zombies that aren't undead, and
controlled by like some kind of parasitic insect or something, right?
Yes.
Parasitic entity. Yep. Resemblant. Yep.
Exactly. So I think we should head to the tabletop. I mean it this time. Head. There it is. All right. So here we are looking at Havva. Let's get you guys over to the correct map. Let's hopefully this works. Yeah, baby. All right, here we are deep in this newly unveiled portion of ancient ruin that has come before. And deep beneath that, you guys found some mosaics that said something about some kind of mad god might be responsible. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. Remember any of this?
The Prince of Madness.
Yeah,
Right.
so I don't think any of that was mentioned. And then there's also been some thought that it's possible that whatever happened here happened, something similar happened well before, and then the Yakim came here, and then were overcome by the residual madness of Voss, and then he started to make creatures and combinations of creatures through some kind of dark magic. That all sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Or did I just like tell you guys that what was going on and you didn't know before?
No, it's good. I found it in my notes. That gave some more context. Dungeon has the ancient symbol of the hated Voss, Prince of Madness.
There you go. I would also like to point out that there is a box that is empty that says Elliot and Sod. In your face, Elliot, get in this game, or there'll just be a box here that says Elliot and Sod forever and no other picture in it. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So I do believe you guys have been searching around. You were continually attacked by these weird insects and these creatures that flaunted description. I don't even know if we have any pictures of any of them.
Those were the spider ticks, right?
Yeah, these are the things that you found one of these embedded near the medulla oblongata of a Shadar outlaw, apparently up above in the hovel in the house. And then you also found these by themselves trying to attach to Hethen, as I recall.
Yeah, and then one or two of them scurried off. I am a little concerned they might revisit us, but
Yeah,
I
we
don't
didn't
give Hobbs any
follow
ideas.
those.
If they don't, I wouldn't be Mr. Hobbs, and this wouldn't be Mr. Hobbs's Gamerhood. Just kidding. What were you saying, Gabriel?
Yeah, that we didn't follow the ones that got away.
You ended up going the same direction, but yeah, you didn't try to chase them down or anything. All right, and just to recap, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had said when I started writing this adventure, hey, Eric Thomas Hunt, Fool's Jest. I go to another dang screen for a second. We got people talking up a storm. This is how I had written the notes. See how small this is?
Cryptically. An invisible ink.
Yeah, and this is a A5 sized book. So that's not even full size paper. And I have like 40 lines in 0.5 font or something. Whoa, I got really dark because I did that. My camera's like, what?
White balance me.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. You guys are
It's a live. It's called the live streamer tan.
Do I look good?
Oh,
Should I jump back to sepia?
absolutely.
I love cross country. All right. Anyway, you guys did make your way here, and you've had some difficult climbs. You know, very realistic cavern, not like a D&D cavern usually is, where it's 10 by 10, but kind of worn. This really seems to be natural, except for this new thing that you have just recently spotted, which would be these stairs. Looks like there's stairs carved here and here. But really the thing that everyone noticed was the moaning groan that came from this area as a large form slowly groaned to its feet. Bats come screeching out towards the light, fluttering off of its body. So, what do we do?
So it looks like Hethen and Hadia both have torches lit right now.
Torches or lanterns? I'm not sure which.
Torches in Hethen's case.
Is a lantern in Hadia's. So,
Okay. Can I want to ready a flask of oil.
Okay.
Okay.
So I
can
think
move.
we should maybe we should just roll initiative, I guess. All right. This thing is definitely. Well, while it's clambering to its feet, you guys can each take an action. Hethen readies a torch. Galdal moves forward. Akamuk does what, Gabe?
He takes his robe
Oh boy.
and I try to tie it between these two. What are they? Kind of
Stalagmites.
stalagmites.
Yeah.
Gonna tie it between these two. I shout, let's try to trip the creature here.
So Akamuk quickly uncoils a rope and ties it around one of the stalagmites. I think you can get that done in a round.
Okay,
Hadia?
cool.
Hadia had much the same idea that Hethen did. She likes the oil concept, but knowing he's got her back, she'll wander over and try to help Akamuk.
All right. I think that Hadia could, instead of getting out a rope she could rush over here and tie the other end.
The other end.
As she does, you can see that up these stairs, you can see the glint of sand from the sea, from something likely above, and there is like one shaft of light that seems to be sparkling off of the sand.
Is it like pouring through from the surface, like as like an hourglass kind of thing?
Yeah.
Steadily or slowly, a big amount or a little amount?
It's a very small amount. But it looks like it's been doing it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
There is another surface up here, and you can see these strange, they almost look like cocoons or spider sacs or something on the walls.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right, nice. So this is where we are. You guys have made your moves because I'm so kind. Say it with me. Kind and loving GM Hobbs.
The best GM in the West. I mean, in the Midwest.
In Rockford, maybe.
Something's weird here. Oh, shit. Somehow I have removed...
Galdell, I'm thinking about smashing that flaming oil right here in front of us. Kind of this, build a barrier, another barrier.
Okay.
So
I'm
somehow...
just trying to get in front of people.
Yep.
Somehow I have opened up my... I've opened up my Roll20 chat. Maybe with the wrong one. Oh, yeah. Weird points work in this game. I forgot about that, you guys.
Oh, yes. Are you going to track that tonight, Stu, the weird points?
I'm happy to. I was just excited about realizing that they were here.
I'm going to have to do this, unfortunately. Because I can't find my chat. I think I took the chat from the wrong app. Is there a chat up back? No, it's gone. All right, good. I'm sorry, you guys, but like the chat is missing. Where is the chat? When I say the chat, that would be where I roll all my dice. What is going on here? Maybe you guys just don't get to see a chat. I think you guys want to see a chat, don't you, in a Roll20? Whenever I try to go to it, though, it's like gone.
It's there now.
Weird.
On the Twitch.
No, it isn't. Oh,
It's not super visible.
it may disappear in a second because I've messed something up here. Yeah, I'm a 6-gunner, fool's jest, and don't you forget it. And why are you saying that's weak? That's BS. We're like 10 people in here. They're like, this is dumb. There's no chat. We can't see what's happening. Like, I don't have one neither in Edge nor in... It's like I pop it out in the one program, but it's gone in both of them. Which is really weird, y'all. All right, I'm going to have to refresh here. Okay. Yeah, I think you guys have the ropes there, and what we'll do is one of you guys will... You said you were helping, so one of you guys can roll to see... you know what? I think anybody could quickly strap up a roll, but you guys did it fast, so maybe that is in order that you guys roll to see. All right, the chat is back there. Let's get the chat back over here. One of you guys choose. One of you guys roll wisdom or intelligence, and then you can get a +2 to your stat from the help.
Okay, I will roll intelligence. I succeed.
All right, so you guys have successfully set your ogre trap. If that's indeed what it is.
Nice.
The map is back. We're back in action, gents, and that didn't even take that long. Somehow this pretty weak is still the last thing that I see. That's ridiculous. All right. Anyhow, but we're back in action, and it's time to roll for initiative. Some people's favorite part of the game. Let's start with Gabriel Akamuk.
Okay. Let's roll some initiative here.
Ooh, you guys go. What are you going to do?
I could try to bait him and basically like when he comes forward. Well, you wanted to throw oil first.
I was thinking about throwing oil right here, or I could throw it at him. I mean, he's probably going to be on us in a round, so maybe creating a barrier, and Akamuk and I can shoot him a little bit, and you can get ready to club him if he comes through.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, Hobbs, Hethan's going to smash his oil flask, his flaming oil flask here just in front of him, this 5-foot square, trying to create a barrier between these two outcroppings of the cave, and then going to take a step back and ready my sling. Does that work for you?
That's fine with me.
Cool.
Akamuk or Hadi is Galdal just stepping up there?
Oh, is it on fire or is it just oil?
You can make it on fire, I guess.
I got a torch, yeah.
You know things are going well when the phrase pops up. You can make it on fire.
You can light it on fire.
Yeah, I want to be visible, but I want to be in front of the rope. I assume I'm gonna basically, if he comes out and makes it, if he gets out really quick, I'm just gonna start stabbing. But then I'm gonna kind of drop and go under and lay down with my shield, my sword, poking upwards.
It's my sword hand.
Something sounds a little weird about what you're saying, sir.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just gonna lay down with my sword poking up. This is just weird. On your back.
I'm just stating facts.
Pitched tent happening here. Is that what you're saying? Was that some kind of euphemism?
If that's the kind of stream you want to have, Hobbs.
It's not. That's why I'm asking you.
Take it down. Take it down. A whoosh. Nice.
God.
So I'm assuming that's going to create a little bit of light as I sort of step back here and get my sling ready to sling the bejesus out of this guy.
Whoa.
Watch
it. Shoot an arrow.
What? Did someone just move my token?
Yes.
Somebody did.
There's only one person that can move your tokens, two, me and you. All right. So, is Galdal not firing, or is he making noise, trying to draw the creature out, or?
He'd probably be like moaning through his jaw that doesn't open up. Like trying to taunt it a little bit.
I thought you could talk.
I can. It's just I would be talking like this because my jaw doesn't open very well if I'm going to talk in character the whole time. Do you want this the entire session, Hobbs?
I didn't remember you having lockjaw. I just thought you had a bad scar.
Yeah, that was my permanent injury.
Hoof and mouth. I see.
All
right.
Yeah. -2 to reaction rolls. No spells that require speech. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, I like it. Bad. Akamuk, you wanted to shoot?
Akamuk is shooting. Shoot an arrow from. You're gonna peek around the stalagmite. Shoot an arrow at the creature. AC 6.
Oh, that misses.
That's not good.
Barely misses. It kind of thunks into his hide, but it's pretty obvious that it's not quite deep enough to do damage.
Okay.
Did you just laugh, Aaron?
I said I just shook my head in wonder. That's all.
I thought all this stuff was ready, and then when I open it up, I'm like, this doesn't seem like it's ready. All right, he's got a pretty big bar up there, and he's just trying to not jump onto Galdal's pitched tent, I think. Is Hadia trying to do anything else?
She will.
I thought it was a she.
That's what I said, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
I've been pre-gaming too hard. I'm slurring my words.
I could
Let's
throw
see.
my hand axe at him.
Yes, pre-game. Oh, sorry, I asked you before if you wanted to do anything, and you didn't say anything.
Did I lose
you?
my turn?
No, you can still do it, but I mean, I just asked Taylor what he was doing.
I wanted my shield out, but sorry, Taylor. Please continue.
Taylor's pre-gaming.
Okay,
but we're actually in the game right now, so there's no pre-gaming if we're in the game.
We're on middle range.
Got to get the post-game started. So I will
eat it.
Nice.
That misses. No, I'm just kidding.
50-foot alligator appears.
Wide, 50 feet wide. All right, Hadia, now that Galdal has done his axe throwing, would you like to do anything?
We will wander. We're debating whether I should go this way or yonder. She'll wander over here-ish, with intent to be useful eventually.
Maybe get another flask of oil ready. I gotta mark mine off.
Cool. I have one flask left spare.
All right.
Flask of oil, the first level, get out of jail.
Wait. We want the creature to come this way, I guess.
Yeah, I think that was your plan, right, Gabriel? Could you tell us a little more about your plan?
Just
no time.
Maybe make the creature trip and use more oil on it.
Okay.
All right. So you've all gone, right?
To slow it down.
Yeah, Akamuk fired as well. All right. I didn't put move in there. All right. So this thing lumbers into view, the fire crackling between you and it, black smoke covering these weird hairy wisps that are all about. And you can see thick veins moving off of this creature's back. It's almost emaciated, and it's carrying a heavy-looking club and a weathered leather sack at its belt. No Tarzan pants, though. Just a belt.
Careful, Galdal. Don't let him get near you with that heavy sack.
That's right. Either of his heavy sacks. Let's see here if this guy would be willing. All right, so he strides through the fire.
He says, "Fuck it."
and you can see, roll a d8. Gabe, no, who put that there? Hethan. Roll a d8, Hethan, yeah. And you can see that flames are coming off of his legs, and he doesn't seem to be.
6 points.
He lets out a silent. I guess it wouldn't be silent. A heady moan. And you guys just can smell this horrific stench, even worse than the oil that you'd laid as the flames flicker at his feet. And he's going to strike with this big club at Hethan.
Oh.
Okay. Can I have my shield AC 4/5? Yeah, 4/5.
No chance. Are we playing ascending or descending? I don't think it matters.
Descending.
I was about to say, it depends on how you roll.
Because these are all rolled as descending, so we must be playing descending. Right?
Yeah, do you run any of your games ascending?
Yes.
Oh,
You do.
Thursday, I do.
Ugh.
My OSC game
How
on
do you
Thursday.
how do you manage the context flipping?
I don't know.
All right.
All right. So it is time for initiative, I believe.
Okay.
And you're still up, Gabe. Jesus. Is anybody moving?
Hidea, you should run back maybe, or
Yeah, I probably should. So,
I like the way you pronounce that.
who? What?
You, Aaron.
What's wrong with Hidea? Isn't that her name?
It is, but you said like Hadiye or something.
Hidea.
Hadia.
How do you get the hell out of there? So yeah,
Hidea, I think it's about time you lived there, pretty girl.
Rajani, get your ass out there. All right. Anyway,
Oh,
is anybody moving?
Yeah, I can move,
Yeah.
take a step back behind the other stalagmite.
Was Hadia is base to base though? It doesn't matter. This guy's got to reach anyway. It's obvious that he could reach pretty far with this thing.
would I have had to declare withdrawal to move back without getting punched in the throat?
You can just say you're withdrawing, yeah, and you can move half your back, but you can't do anything else this phase, this
Okay.
round.
I will do that. And I believe I should have gone half or less. I'm only 10 feet away.
Yep, you're good.
I'm not so sure about leading it this way now. I think it's going to be kind of tough.
What a
Actually-
surprise, huh?
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hey, Thaddeus Moore. Thank you subscribing, sir. A past Tuesday night in the chat. What's up, T-Dog? Sorry, go ahead, Taylor. I got excited.
Nope. I was just counting. So I moving half movement, I cannot move much further than I have.
Perfect. Akamuk, you moved. Hethen, you're not moving, right?
Right, I'm gonna stand and fight.
Galdal is not moving. So
Yeah,
missile
I
weapon.
might. I was gonna say I might move kind of within.
Oh, you're
its
trying
reach.
to get. You are interested in that sack, aren't you?
Just to try to block the hole here.
Let me get a little bit closer, sir. All right. Ooh, T-Dog talking shit to Stu in the chat. I like it. All right. All right. So it is not moving either, but Akamuk, you can roll. Oh, no. Hethen, roll a d8.
Stand there and burn.
Yeah, so the flames are flickering. The stench is horrific. All right, Galdal Hethen can attack. It too is going to attack.
I'm assuming I have to drop my torch in order to
Grab your shield
swing
and
my
other.
mace.
Yeah.
Shield and mace.
Yep.
Is it like a D6 if it goes out, or does it stay burning at my feet, or what happens to the light?
Yeah, I usually do even or odd. You can choose and then roll an even-sided number of dice. Thank you for the
I'll take
cheers, Thaddeus Moore. Look at that.
Take
I even
even.
have the alert box going on this thing.
It went out, Hobbs.
All right. Hethen's torch went out, but you do have flames that are quickly going out now. They burned out because he doesn't have like any clothes to catch fire. But let's do this. His desiccated skin, however, seems to be more flammable than you might think. So the flames are starting to flicker along his body, giving off kind of an purplish glow, and the smell is even worse. And you can hear this kind of high-pitched squeal that certainly couldn't be coming from this creature.
Oh.
You know, it's coming from this direction, but it wouldn't be anything coming from this creature. But the thing that scares you is the high-pitched squeal that returns from behind Hadia and Akamuk.
Ooh.
As those bags
Sack.
on the
I'm
wall.
smashing it with my mace.
Go ahead. Rupture.
Nope, missed.
Aaron's like, fuck you. I'm not listening to this bullshit anymore.
Oh no!
Some of these creatures burst out of the back, out of that those sacks on the walls.
Akiba was going to shoot an arrow, but when he hears the high pitch from behind, he turns and gonna take a shot at one of these.
Go ahead, my man.
Hobbs, did you get the 2 damage?
What was the 2 from? Galdal's pitch,
Short sword.
Galdal's pitch
Just
tent,
one.
also known as a short sword. Oh god. AC 5 on those creatures.
Yeah, I shot. Yeah, -4, but I just did a
Oh, that's a hit.
Hit it
Yeah.
for 1.
1 damage to the nearest one.
Okay. Is it raining somewhere? Has everyone gone this round, or?
I think that's us
And
done. Yeah.
he's,
he
he alerts. Spider ticks.
Fucking spider ticks.
Way better than spider pigs.
Is there
I
any
don't know.
more oil?
Spider pigs are pretty awesome.
Spider
Spigs.
pig, spider pig.
Big.
All right. Is everyone done? Galdal, you did 1 point of damage, you said?
2.
You big liar.
It's on the screen.
God. All right. Is that
I
everybody?
did 3 points of damage against AC 9.
Yeah, misses.
All right, whatever.
All right, whatever. But it is flickering with fire. So normally the fire would go out, but it seems to have kind of caught on fire a little bit. And it's going to attack Hethan again. Jeez. Oh, wait, that might hit.
AC 4.
Almost clanks off of your shield, sending a reverberating shock through your arms. All right. Gabriel, initiative, sir.
Okay.
Beat a 5.
Ugh.
Ooh, no good.
Almost.
All right, so you can either roll a d4 or roll a d8, and it'll take half damage. Up to you.
I'll
Hethan?
roll the D4, I guess.
3
3
points. All right, yeah. So this thing is like really starting to conflagrate and kind of shifting around, but whatever is controlling it is still forcing it beyond the means anything living could ever deal with, still being on fire like it is.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, come scuttling up along the wall after they burst out of that sack and attack Akamuk. The large burning ogre attacks Hethan again. Does not like Hethan. Khalifa be damned. Uh-oh. That one is a hit.
Well, that doesn't look good.
10 points of damage.
What?
Weird point. Spend a weird point.
You can't spend a weird point on
only
this.
on our rolls, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
I'll
only your
have to
rolls. You can
sunder-
sacrifice your
rolls?
shield. Yeah.
I have to sunder my
Oh.
shield.
Yeah. Well, you guys could have done it like on the damage that you've been doing, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, or I don't know, whatever else you come up with. So anyway, massive blow just smashes Hethan's shield out of his hand. So I don't know if we had talked about it in this game, but one of the things I thought about adding was I don't want people carrying hundreds of shields with them. So we'll roll to see. I think you might just be able to fix this shield given enough time. Okay. So you don't have to carry a bunch of shields if you're like in a dungeon or something. Because you can only do one per session, I believe, but you could still wear it after you fix it. Hey, Rat Ward, my man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. It's the TPK show on Tuesday nights.
So
just
you
kidding.
don't like the idea of a fighter carrying 2 shields into the dungeon, one to Thunder and then one as a backup? That's what you're saying, Hobbs?
You can if you want to. I don't care. It's just one thing that I've been talking about doing, so you don't have to have a henchman carrying 4 shields or whatever for the extra people or whatever.
So my shield got smashed out of my grasp, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you don't know if it's destroyed or not. One of the things I was talking about doing is making a roll, so we'll see.
Like some sort of
Save for the
some sort of save against the item. Cool.
Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to do. So Thaddeus Moore asked what the Sundering rules are. It's still you can sacrifice your shield for 1 attack to not take the damage, but it doesn't have to be an attack. It could be a trap or it could be different things. But instead of the shield being destroyed, we're gonna make a roll to see if it is destroyed, and you're gonna have to fix it regardless. So it's not something you can instantly do. Even if it's not destroyed, it's still broken.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, boy. Sound good? All right. Now the attacks on Akamuk, which are even more dangerous. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
What's your AC, buddy?
It's like 7. No, it's 4. It's 4 actually.
4? What?
Yeah, I got it.
All that dex.
Yeah, I got 18 dexterity.
All right.
Yay.
So that is 1 hit. You know what I forgot, though? They kind of run up there. They don't attack you. They pause, and they spray out that gauzy white stuff. Yeah, it's 1 per session, I believe, in the house rules. It's 2 per session in Kalmata, but I changed it to 1 per session here. Yeah, it's 1 per session in the Tuesday nights, just like we were doing in Lost Nagata, T-Dog. So it sprays this stuff at you. So make a saving throw versus paralyzation.
Okay. Weird point. I'm gonna use a weird point to save that.
All right. I was going to give you another option if you don't want to. Choose a weird point. You could spend a point of dexterity to give yourself a 13 if you want. No?
Is the weird point a reroll or an auto success?
It's a reroll.
It's a reroll?
The weird point is, yeah.
I thought it was a success.
It's not like a Warhammer Fate point. It's a...
Because you get more of them, right? No, I guess not. But you get them all the time because you don't get the fate points at the beginning of each session, I don't think, in Warhammer, do you? It's like a lifetime thing. I believe. I don't know. I've never played it.
Ends on the Game Master, I guess.
Oh.
It's a ruling.
Okay, you're going to sacrifice that point of dexterity then.
All right, I like it. Yeah, so you dodge out of the way and this gauzy stuff just kind of sprays out like a sick face-hugging net. All right. You still are initiative biatch, as I believe.
What?
Right?
Gabriel lost last round.
No,
we're at the bottom of the round.
I lost
your guys' turn is what you're saying.
to the next.
Oh, what did the ogre do? He didn't do anything.
He hasn't yet?
Stood there and burned.
Wait,
He hit you, Hefton.
Oh, no, he
Strike you,
smashed me
yeah.
for 10. Sorry.
I forgot.
I just wanted to... Come on.
I forgot. Like he almost insta-killed you. One-shotted you. All right. So
he almost one-shot through you and me at the same time, so...
Yeah, let's go. So it's your guys' turn.
Yeah, sure. So Galdel, who wants to try for the killing blow here to then run to Akamuk's rescue?
I'll stick with this guy. I'll keep.
All right. Why don't you make your attack and we'll see what happens.
All right. Go.
Yes.
Right,
You could use a weird point if you'd like.
I have a feeling we might need those for death saves.
Just, kill this guy, reroll, and you might have a chance to kill him, and then we concentrate on these other creatures.
All in favor? I'll save 2 for death saves, rerolls.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, I'll take it. Stabbing again. Oh, No.
Worse.
Worst weird point ever.
All right. Hethan's attacking. No.
Oh, are you going to use a weird point?
Hell no.
No?
No, 3 or 4. I didn't use the. I
Oh,
didn't
that's
use the
right.
weird
You
point.
use Dex. Okay.
I used Dex. Yeah.
So are you going to use a weird point, Aaron?
All right, fine. I use a weird point.
There goes 50 XP.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Oh, there are 6 points of
Worth it.
damage.
Yes.
Worth it, though.
Yes.
It was. So what
Max
happens?
damage.
What happens to this burning ogre host?
Yeah, I just knock him back through the oil, and he kind of topples over and kind of half in and half out of the oil, kind of back in his cave where he came from.
When he falls back in there, this burning stuff kind of lights up the white gauze that's around, and as the heat kind of sizzles up fairly quickly as the whole chamber back there starts to burst into flame. Like a,
Oh, is there more white gauze back there?
yeah, that's what I said. As he kind of burst out of the white gauze as he came forward,
Okay.
and so all that's like just like, and you can hear that shrill scream and this sucking sound, and you can see one of those face huggers, but it's broad, like as wide as his shoulders, maybe 6 feet wide, as it kind of pulls itself out of his back and is like kind of screaming and wriggling his little arms and snapping tail as he is being burnt alive.
It's better than killing it with the mace.
All right, so awesome. I don't think that Akamuk or Hadia have gone.
Yeah, because I
Oh, no, that was your saving throw.
You dodged from their attack, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have got an action.
So my action is disengage.
Good.
Okay. And I go like go under the rope and be on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Akamuk limbos out of the way. All right, so Hadia.
Yeah, little did he know all of those cruises and luau parties were training. Hadia will follow suit up
Also
here-ish. Oop, what did I break? Oh, get my browser. We're good. So, and she'll wander up here.
Yeah, let's aggro some more mobs. I like it.
Did you get? Did you get another oil flask ready or anything? These things are crawling on the wall, so it might not be the best.
Right. I did have an oil flask, but like you said, they're on the wall, so I didn't think it would do anything.
So what is what's this supposed to be? The shaft of light? Is that what this is?
Who's asking?
I'm asking.
The game master? I don't know. It's your map.
I didn't put it on there. One of you guys did.
Oh, that's my shield.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's my shield.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
It was somebody's Thanksgiving platter. It was just over there.
Well, what's on the top of it? Mustard? Anyway, I digress.
That's like the emblem on the shield. Come on.
Okay.
Give my lousy art skills a break.
All right.
I gotta draw with the mouse. I'm not like some artistic folk, Hobbs.
Okay. Understood. All right. Let's. So Gabriel lost. Let's move this on to Stu as resident IB. I got a 3. Stu got a 3. Same time. Movement.
Nope.
Make a battle line, Gabriel? I don't know. I mean, Galdel.
I wanted to try to stab the big facehugger thing off of its back and sling the dead burning
like,
one
kind of like
towards
Get it in
them.
there.
Yeah.
He's kind of back
maybe-
here.
Oh.
He kind of fell back where the zombie fell back and like came off, so he's over here.
Oh, it's still alive. It's not. It wasn't the one that was on his back.
It is. But
Okay.
it's like screaming, and you think it's going to die very quickly. It's death throes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to. I was thinking maybe they would be displeased if they saw the giant one that was dead in front of them, but and this area is still burning.
He is, yeah.
Okay.
And the wisps
exquisite.
behind him.
There are a lot of those stacks on the walls in there.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna run and grab my shield.
It's going
I think I still
to
want.
take you time to get it fixed, though. Remember I said it's not going to be fixed.
Oh, it could be broke.
Yeah, even if
Alright.
it's not destroyed, it's still broken. I wanted to make sure.
I still kind of want to do. I'm going to go with my initial instinct. So Hobbs, I've got a pole. I want to reach it over the dead thing and reach the either.
This is that pole
Dying
that's only
or-
like 8 feet long, right?
Yeah, the 8.5-foot pole. And then I want to try to scoop up like underneath the big face hugger and fling it into this area over here is my intent.
Looks like you're reaching across fire. I like it. You can do that. I don't care. What do you want to do with it?
I basically want to pick it up and toss it with the pole towards the other ones.
All right, maybe
Basically,
dex,
like, look at your big dying brother.
make a dex check.
All right. Yes.
Nice.
Careens off of the stalagmite. No, just misses it. So we'll just say it's over here. All right, sound good?
Yes.
Can I shoot my sling?
Hethan, that's a raised area that you are like above it, right? Can you see through that or no? Let me see.
Are we below it or above it? I think we're below it, right?
Well, right, you are. You'd be above it because see the stairs going up. That's a wall there that you bypassed. See what I'm saying?
This is a wall here.
Yeah, it's a raised area
And
with
then
that part being
there's
the
the
top.
stair.
Yes.
There's the stairs going up
yes.
or down.
Up.
Right.
So
And
you'd
these
be-
guys are above me as well, right?
Yeah. Well, you're not because you look like you've gone up there. Did you go up those stairs? It looks like.
I'm like maybe on the first few, like the first two.
Well, those are down here. The stairs are here. Am I being confusing? Here's the stairs. You're up here. You can be up there if you want to. I'm just asking.
No, I'm here.
Okay, because your token was like up here. That's why I was asking.
Well, no, I ran over there to get my shield, and you said it was broke, so I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing that."
All right, good. I just can't wait for
So
you. I want you to aggro some more mobs. That's why I'm being so specific.
Right. So I'm just shooting my sling at one of these spider ticks.
All right, Thaddeus Moore comes in and he knows what everyone else here already knew. Greatest Twitch stream ever. Well, we don't even say Twitch stream. We'll just say stream. This is even better than that stream that you have when you really have to take a piss and it feels good. Still better than that stream. How did go ahead?
Theme music for tonight's session is brought to you by R. Kelly.
Sean P. R. Kelly. All right. Anyway, go ahead and shoot your sling if you'd like, sir.
Haven't missed.
Oh, sorry. You already did it.
Yep.
I'm shooting an
While you're
arrow.
ranting.
I'll try to be more.
Nice.
You're shooting one of these things, same one that you hit before.
They're probably undistinguishable, so they're like the same.
You can see which one you shot. I'll let you do that.
Okay. Shoot again then.
So I don't know if I told you guys. Pink means wounded. Red means staggered. So they're under half at least. So you can kind of tell what's going on when things are wounded, or if you can tell, I'll try to do that. Okay. If I'm not, if you can't tell, but just by looking at the bar that I put above them, that kind of
Sure, see the status bar too.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anyone else? Is that everybody?
Hadia, you got anything?
Hadia readies her large sack. She remembers that this worked last time. Sort of.
Scooping them into the sack and then smashing them on the rocks. Cool.
Absolutely.
Did we even do? I don't think you were successful last time. I know you tried.
I wasn't. I tried to do it, but they ran away. And
clearly, they're afraid of sacks.
Clearly.
Let's see where they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Char 2d4, 4 and 3. Hadia and Akamuk.
What the frick?
Oh, man.
I didn't go up the stairs.
Oh, they both miss. So that is fortunate.
That's amazing.
Okay. So there are more of those that ain't.
Another one's coming, yeah.
Ooh, beat a 6. Stu, did we tie last time, or did you? You must have won.
We tied, yeah.
That's the opposite of a tie.
To Galdal. Skitters over. Actually, he skitters up onto this and, oops, wrong thing. Spins around the stalagmite and then sprays Galdal. So Galdal, make a saving throw versus paralyzation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Is this one still on fire?
No, it's gone. The fire's gone out. It is a smoky, nasty looking, shriveled up piece of bacon mess.
Bacon spider.
Mm-hmm. Hadia, you can make a saving throw versus paralyzation as well. One of them is attacking.
Is it at melee Hadia, or is it just nearby spraying its
It's nearby on the side of the wall, spraying them.
Okay.
This is the attack on Akamuk. Misses. You guys succeed. Your turn.
First attack. Hadia attempts to grab the little jackass in a burlap sack.
All right. So it's on the wall there, so you can try to grab it into the sack. You're just wrapping the sack around it. So I think you're just going to make an attack roll.
All right. Let's see. Yep, and that's probably unmodified. So let's go.
Oh,
nice.
15, that will hit AC 4.
all right. This little bugger is bagged, sacked, and tagged. Bagged and tagged by Hadia. But it obviously, struggles with you. So let's do a strength check. Its strength is 7.
Okay, so I'm rolling my hit dice.
You're just rolling your strength check. So just hit strength check. You want to get under your strength, the highest roll you can get without going over your strength.
I did go under, but I did not go high.
I failed. So you have control of this creature in your sack. You crazy little android alien lover. All right. Who's next? This is straight out of the Lich Way, but instead of Sturges, it's boar, beetle, something or others.
Can you shoot?
Yeah, I guess
can you shoot the creature with an arrow? Or it's.
I think so. I don't think there's any rules against that.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab the one near me.
Gonna shoot it point blank. If that's a thing.
It is today until I read the rules.
Can I?
That's a miss,
Really?
Akamuk.
Oh,
That's quite an
Shove myself.
unsavory roll.
yeah,
Did
I
you have a,
shot myself in the knee.
Can I run up here between the two of them and like swing at the one that's fighting Akamuk?
Yeah.
It's like my character's still throwing light hubs.
Yeah, I didn't take it off yet.
Cool.
You're full of bright ideas, obviously.
Clearly. It's my glowing personality. Hit AC 1 for 2.
You didn't like our puns.
What?
We made too many puns. You took away Heaven's shine.
That's right. That wasn't wise because I'm a stickler for, perfectionism. You can tell by how well I dress. All right, Galdal, you're not supposed to smile at that, Taylor.
I swung and missed at the one right by me.
Swing and a miss. All right, it sounds like it is initiative time. And Stu, thank you for your services. And we are on to Aaron.
Through a 5.
There's no way I could possibly beat a 5. Oh, but I can tie it. Is anybody moving?
Yeah, I'm moving backwards. Here, half your movement. How much is 15 feet? 20?
Yeah, you're wearing leather armor.
Yes, I'm in leather, yes.
Do you have any treasure?
Treasure?
Yeah.
What is that? We don't know what treasure is.
15 feet you can move.
Okay,
Yep.
that's all right.
All right. Anybody else moving?
Stand and fight.
It is Hadid. Yeah, no, I can reach from here. It is Hadia's intent to try to smack a dude with a dude. So.
Oh, wow.
She's a badass bitch. She wants to smack a
Put a
dude.
You know
spider
it.
in a sack to smash a spider. That's awesome.
Yep. Got a sack attack too. Burlap Boogaloo.
Oh my God. Are we scatting now? What the hell's happening? All right, Heffen, you can attack that one as it starts to move away after Akamuk, scuttling underneath the rope.
Is it a free attack?
It is.
Oh, take that.
These creatures aren't really smart enough. They may chase after whatever, and if that pulls them out of combat, they're not going to think about that. So,
Mm-hmm. Any mod to the hit and the attack? Oh, I missed.
yeah. +5. Oh, wait, you still miss. Sorry, buddy.
+5.
There's not always a +5. Just this time after I saw how bad your roll was.
12 plus 5 is 17. I hit AC. Oh, no, that's not the roll. What is the roll? 7 plus 5. Come on, I'm trying to do math. Let me count on my fingers.
They say descending is just as easy as ascending. Anyway, anybody else moving? Galdal attacks with Tinge
We
and
should
short
be
sword.
playing AC. Yeah.
I'm going to swing at. Can I swing at this one that Galdal's fighting with?
Yes, indeed. I don't know why you guys are on top of each other like that, though. It's kind of making me uncomfortable. It's a
Yes.
miss.
Pitch tent.
Idea, what happened when you smashed that one with the...
He hasn't tried yet.
Oh,
Haven't tried yet. So I'm going to swing the sack, preferably overhand, try to get some momentum. The intent being to smash it on a hard surface, preferably onto this little sucker.
Right next to you. You're doing this one-handed?
I would have to, wouldn't I? Because I had the
Lantern in your other hand.
I
Yeah.
had the lantern in the other hand. So how heavy are these things?
I don't know if they're heavy. They're just really awkward. So
Awkward.
let's do. I kind of feel like if you succeed on a strength check, we'll just let you roll straight up. But if you fail, you're at a -2. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh,
made it,
look at
man.
Nose.
So yeah, go ahead and swing it.
That's some prices right
Yeah,
going on.
that's
That's
perfect.
right.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
I'll even
+1.
Yeah, I'll give you a +1 because it is prices right.
For
I
the
was just going to
damage?
say that.
Oh,
Sure,
nice.
both.
That's because he
Probably not.
All right. It's still enough to smush the one inside because you just smashed into the ground, right?
Yep.
So it stops moving. The one inside the sack. All right.
Really? Oh.
You can't fire Akamuk because you moved.
Oh, he disengaged.
Yeah, unless you didn't want it to. Because if you wanted to move back and fire, it should get a free attack. It should get a free attack on you in that situation. Yeah, when you disengage, you can't attack. Okay. All right. So, like this one's going to spray at you. So go ahead and make a saving throw versus paralyzation. Hethan or Galdal. It's Galdal.
Wait, there's another one? Where do these things keep coming out of goddamn walls?
There's two. There's been two the whole time. There's three total.
Fighting this one, it's just
Jesus.
A big mess over here. It's just a big.
That's the way I like it. Chaos. All right, Galdal. It kind of crawls up with those super sharp talons that they have. Roll. You take D4 points of damage as it crawls up you.
Do not like.
Skittling up your near soon-to-be corpse, but only 1 point of damage. Just a little bit seems to make its way through your armor. Akamuk, did you make your saving throw?
Oh, no, sorry.
No problem.
Realization.
Ooh, that's a bad one. So you could either re-roll or burn 10 points of dex.
No. Okay, let's use a weird point and re-roll. What a night! I'm rolling for.
You're gonna use another weird point?
Yes.
What do you guys think about that? You bastards! Stop using our weird points.
He hasn't used one yet.
That's right. He didn't. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Each of us gets one. See, look, success.
Success. It couldn't be worse than Stu using a weird point and then rolling worse afterwards. I don't think anything's worse than that, is it, Stu? All right, you dodge.
Bring it up.
No problem. You dodge the gauzy mess that comes flying at you, and I think we're up. But that creature is now on Galdal, so you guys might want to decide what you're going to do about that. I do believe.
I think we won last round, right?
It was a draw.
It was a draw, yeah. So it was a tie.
Oh,
so Aaron, you're still up.
I rolled a 3.
A 6. All right, so this creature is going to attack Galdal again. Misses. This thing is pissed. Comes scuttling up to try and attack Akamuk. Oh.
Game over, man. Game over.
Scuttles up Akamuk. Only 1 point of damage, but it is digging its claws into his body as it tries to crawl up his soon-to-be corpse. All right. I think it's your guys' turn.
Galdal, you got this. Can I go help Akamuk, or?
Yeah, go do that.
This seems like it's like a theme of this session. You got this? I'll take off. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So this thing's like on my like chest or something, crawling up me.
Sure, wherever you want it to be.
I want it to be on the ground, 10 feet away.
On your body.
In the fire.
All right. I want to like belly flop onto the ground to try to like squish it between me and the ground.
Right, exactly.
All right. Sure, why don't we I guess it seems kind of like you're trying to keep it in the front of you too, right? So it's not crawling around behind you or something at the same time?
Yeah, I'm trying to just impact it between me and a surface.
All right, I think that's a dex check, and if you are successful, then we'll just roll damage. But if you fail, then it may have an impact on you, and obviously a critical failure would be even worse. go ahead.
I like Brian's idea. Just belly flop right into that fire. You'll get it.
All right. That is a success. Your body is probably worth a D4.
I mean, he's pretty hefty, but all right. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. 4 damage.
Nice.
You can still feel it wriggling beneath you. All right. Hethan.
I'm going to run to Akamuk and try to yelling to Hadia to bring the bag, bring the sack, bring the sack. Try to grab this thing off of Akamuk.
If you're gonna take an action, then this creature is gonna squirt out and be able to attack you from leaving it. But if you don't take an action, it won't be able to.
The one that's squished underneath Galdau?
Well, it's still the rules, right? I mean, you can't leave combat from another creature and go fight another one.
Just saying a clever play could influence the rules, though.
Well, I'm just the narrative would be that it squirts out from the side and attacks you as you're leaving. But you can, I mean, you can still, or you could disengage or just go for it. Either way, don't be a poontang.
I like the Three Stooges version where Galdau kind of gives it the people's elbow, and then as it impacts, it just sprays in both directions.
I'm gonna withdraw.
All right.
Akamuk.
You sound so sad and defeated.
I am. I'm deflated.
I'm not the one that pulled Stu's poor ballsack character over top of the.
That wasn't Balzac. That wasn't Balzan. That was Jeremo Jeremo Balzac.
Yeah, his characters are should be named the other way. It seems like.
This is all you, only because you.
Anyway, Hethan
he was
withdraws.
He was small and tasty. The creature was big and hungry.
Hethan withdraws over there. Hadia, what are you going to do?
Hadia will run up to Akamuk and attempt to. I'm over here praising Firefox. I hit Alt, for the Roll20 trick of not being, directly on top of things. That makes the little menu pop up, so there's the entire screen shimmies. But anyway,
the Firefox menu pop up. What does it do?
Yep. If you hit Alt, it brings up File, Edit, View History, the legacy top menu. So
you don't know. You don't want to know what's in your view history. Get him.
So let's see. I use Chrome for that, but so I'm going to attempt to pull the critter off of Akamuk and kind of onto the dirt floor or the stone floor.
Are you guys are you doing the same thing, Akamuk? Trying to wrestle this creature off of you? Gabriel?
Yeah, so Hadia can bag it.
She's not trying to bag it, though. You guys are both just trying to rip it off right now, it seems like. So one of you guys get to roll, and the other one will be helping for a +2. Who's rolling?
I'm rolling strength.
Let's make a dex check to see if we can grapple grab it, and then we'll do a strength check against it if you do get it. So just go ahead and make a dex check to see if you get it. Yeah.
So I get a +2, you say?
Yeah, not to the roll, though, because that would harm you.
Okay.
All right, you do grapple grab it, and so this creature's strength is... an 8. So let's do a strength check.
Okay.
Oh, look at that shit. All right, so its roll is higher than yours, so it wins. So it wraps its that little tail around your arm, and it's their turn, right?
Did he get a bonus to the strength check at all for Hadia helping? Or was that exclusively to the first check?
I was just doing that for the beginning part. Yeah, I just gave you a +2.
Gotcha.
That seems like a lot.
We lost. So last round, I think. I rolled a 3 and you rolled a 6.
Okay. All right. So let's roll again and see what happens.
Maybe we went out of order. I don't know.
No, I rolled a natural 20 somewhere for something. I don't know what that was for.
That was for the attack against
Akamuk, right? Yeah. That was before you guys. So.
Oh, and then you did the 1 point of damage that climbed up him.
Right.
Yeah, it's initiative time.
So it's
Stu lost, or Aaron lost, so now it's Taylor.
I lost.
Beat a 1, sir. My trick. All right, anybody moving?
We're doing the 4 M's that I can never remember. That are magic, missile, move, and melee in some particular order.
Magic, missile, maltworm.
Movement.
I'm not moving.
All right.
Nope.
Yeah, then it's missile.
No.
Magic. Melee. Galdal, what are you doing over there?
I'm gonna shift my weight and try to scrape it with my short sword off of my body.
All right, go ahead and attack.
AC 5.
All right. You scrape it off with your pitched tent, and it is now dead. And now, what is this conglomeration doing up here?
I'm gonna try to tear it from my arm.
Okay. Hethan, are you helping, or Hadia? What are you guys trying to do up there?
Yeah, I think maybe wrestle it down, pulling it away, pulling it off.
I get the sack ready. Let's
Get it in the sack.
Yeah.
Get it in the sack.
get it in the sack.
Get it off me! Get it off me!
All right. Who's rolling? I'll give you guys a +2 again.
Is it a dex check or is it just a
Dex or strength?
Well, Dex was the first thing, and then it was a strength check after that. You can choose where the +2 goes. How about that? So if you want to just roll the Dex check straight, you can roll that straight. And if you get under your Dex, you have a hold of it. And then you could put the +2 to your strength check to control and put it where you want it. Or you can do it to the hit. And if you miss the hit, then you don't get the other roll. So go ahead.
No.
Dex check first.
Yeah, straight.
Success. All right, now we got our strength test again. I pretty much have an 8. I failed. You succeed. We have another bagged critter.
I rip it from my arm and throw it in the bag.
Hadia clamps it up, and it's stuck down there with its own smashed kin. Smashed kin. Ooh. And all you can hear is the rustling of the creature in the bag.
Hethan can kick the bag.
Are you guys
Or
gonna
hit it with a mace.
Are you guys smashing it? You
hold
guys
it
can
down.
just,
Hold it down.
you guys can just kill
Yeah.
it if you want to.
Yeah, fuck these things.
All right. I
I
don't
was
know if
thinking
you.
about keeping it as a pet, but
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'd truthfully been thinking. I had been thinking about keeping one alive for academic purposes, but based on the hazard that they pose, I'm okay with a cadaver.
well,
So-
you've got bits in a bag for dissection and study later, right?
Absolutely. So, and knowing that there's some sacks to the south, I suggest that we may want to wander over to those sacks and kind of
Let's
whack
burn
'em.
them. Can we shoot fire arrows at them or something? Get anywhere near those things? Is there still one alive here on the map, Hobbs, or did we kill them all?
They're all dead. That one was bagged, and then I accidentally took the X off. That was the one. There's 2 of them in the bag, both dead. Now what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna get my last flask of oil ready. Light another torch.
I don't know how much oil we would need.
Well, this is just precautionary oil
Yeah.
at this point.
I meant just because the white stuff is flammable. So if we're gonna light up the egg sacs down here, we could probably just torch them. So torch is a great idea. I love that. So, precautionary oil.
I like to keep this for close encounters.
Should we finish searching maybe the corners around?
Well, I think we should deal with the sacks
Yeah.
first. Yeah, Galdo.
Okay.
So we don't get.
Let's-
Are they all like broken open, Hobbs? Or are there any that are still fresh?
There's a couple of them that are not broken open. No, there's one that isn't. So did you go in there? Oh, it's actually this one that's right on the edge. This one is
I
not
retrieved
open.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I
and
retrieve my rope.
retrieve your rope. I'm gonna go light it on fire with the torch.
All right. Burns up. You can see there's lots of that stuff in here that just kind of makes the room almost within a few moments hot as it's crackling. Smoke's kind of billowing out. Little like spider-like creatures kind of fall burning as they land at the ground at Hethan's feet.
I crunch a few beneath my boot for good measure. Oh, I hate these things. Well done, guys. That was awesome.
That was intense.
You cheaters. I'm just kidding. So, when you start to, you probably need a rest now.
Okay.
Definitely.
We get
did.
5 hit points back.
You don't get any hit points back
Damn it.
unless someone heals you.
Did anybody take damage?
So you guys are all worried about this. No one even took damage. You guys are. Oh,
Akimuk took a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I'm
sure.
2
took
from
one. I took
two
Galdo
of 6.
took a bit.
Yeah. So dispatching all of these sacks there, do we see anything interesting about them, or are they? Do they just are those? Does it look like the breeding chamber, so to speak, the nursery for whatever these 3 things are?
Yeah, so this whole area was kind of in a conflagration as everything's burning. And if you can go in there after you rest if you want to, that I don't have a problem with that. And yeah, it just kind of looks like. Yeah, I understand. You guys like it on easy mode. Come on, toughen up. All right, so other than that, it's almost impossible to tell after everything's burned up in here.
Okay, cool.
All right. Now what are you gonna do? Do you guys take the 10 minutes to rest?
Yeah.
All right. Then what?
Then I'm gonna go retrieve my shield and see how broken it is.
All right. So when you go in there, you can see that shaft of light coming from this pile, and it's pretty big. I mean, it's almost a 10-foot by 10-foot pile over there of sand, and there's like a single shaft of light that you can see. The white sands, sprinkling off of the light from above them, so it almost kind of looks like some golden heavenly sheen. And that's when you also notice it looks like within the sands is the edge of a chest, partially buried.
Oh.
So this whole chamber, the length of it being this whole thing right here, it's a bi-level chamber. So the level you're on is lower than this other one. It's about 6 feet higher, but you can still see the chest because of the mound of sand that's back there. And the ceiling, it stretches up almost straight away, 20, and then it kind of even gets taller, back farther, where the sand is coming from a hole in a dome, like a hole in the ceiling above.
Okay.
Can Galdal, being a dwarf, tell if it looks stable, that pile of sand, and the roof where it's pouring in from?
He thinks everything looks stable, but there are many cracks and crevices that the shadows peer in all the walls all the way up. Almost anything could be hiding up there.
Oh, like the ceiling's very broken and jagged.
And the walls leading up to it, yeah.
I'm gonna get ranged weapons out, and I could tap. Let me just tap the walls first, I guess, to see if anything
Have
draws
the
out.
pole in there.
Yeah. So I'll tap the northwest wall first, just loudly with the pole, like kind of smack it a couple times, poke it in the holes.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
So
I'm
it's
watching.
a
I
wooden
gotta fast
chest.
forward.
Yeah, it looks like a wooden chest.
I would have asked you to get your weapons ready just in case.
Maybe we drag it out with with some rope. And does anybody have a grappling hook or something? Or maybe we can lasso
Yeah,
it.
no, I don't have grappling hook, but I thought about
But I do not have a
shooting
hook.
an arrow.
Shoot an arrow with the rope tied to it.
Hey, I even
Yeah, but it's a
wrote,
rope for them.
dudes, I have some box text here. Madden Mary's stairs lead up to this rocky chamber with a vent allowing light from the surface in the upper area. A large pile of sand is visible, but it is a rise of about 15 feet, and the ceiling is about 40 feet high and craggy with abutments and stalagmites. What do you think of that?
It's very nice.
That's awesome.
That's pretty much what I said. Isn't that what I said already? Yeah.
Exactly what you said.
Yeah, Frontier, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I did write it, so that makes sense.
I mean, I paraphrased it. But
Yeah, you know how it is. GMs like to twist even the things they write, I guess.
Does anything happen when I poke the wall?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you can hear, so your light doesn't quite reach the ceiling either, because it's 40 feet high and your light is only up to about 30 feet from where you are.
Yeah.
You can hear, after a few moments, a buzzing sound.
Quickly, drag the big ogre body over here.
okay.
No, never mind.
All right, Galdal runs down.
No, God.
Parkour.
The fuck are these things?
As some beasts come out flying down at you. Did Galdal really run backwards, or do you want to keep him up there?
Well, if they were to become visible, that was my first reaction was, if you just say we heard them in the distance, let's drag the other body over here and then let's run the other way and see if they latched onto it. But if I'll defer to you for the timing. So if that was my instinct,
one round to run over there, and that next round they kind of come down as you're running. So
fair enough.
I like it.
Maybe we should run to the other chamber where the ogre died, or back.
Taylor, are you up?
Oh, who's got the initiative?
Did you lose,
Yep.
Taylor? Nope, you won last time.
I
So
won.
Taylor is still our IB.
Oh,
Ooh. So what are you guys gonna
Nice.
do? Movement.
Oh, yeah, move back.
What do these things look like?
Just up in the shadows as they come out, their wings are flapping quickly, almost like a hummingbird, maybe. And that's kind of what the buzzing sound is. They have a large proboscis, and it looks like a cross, maybe between a reptile, bat-like insect, perhaps. Looks like they have 4 wings, right? 2 bi-wings almost, as they're flapping like a hummingbird.
they're after our nectar.
How far are we moving? I'm gonna move all the way to here. Try to hide. There.
Hide.
Yeah.
I got a torch. We could run in there if you want, Galdal, but it's sort of splitting the party.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the play is here.
Hethan, are you moving or not?
Yeah, I'm moving. I think we should just stay with our companions, right?
Yeah.
Should move back as far as we can and then try to fight them a little bit at a time if we have to. Maybe they'll go away.
So your choices would be, you could move your combat move, which I think for both of you is what, 10 feet?
20.
Yeah, 20 for me as well. Or is it my combat move right now? My character sheet's showing at 40.
I'm in metal armor. We're doing the simple encumbrance, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 20 feet before, until you have treasure.
That was 10 for me. 15, 20. I can
So
come to here.
the first square, you are here, right? So the first square is 1, 2, 3. You can't make it all the way to there, but you could go up to there if you want.
Oh, because I have to step to my. Step to my right to go down the stairs.
The first diagonal is 1. The second one is 2. Because it's 1.5 to go diagonally.
Oh, +1 and then +2.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh shit!
+1.
Did I show that to you guys?
No, that's pretty cool though.
Look how his club is like this.
I like the club.
Skeleton.
It's awesome. Old camel. Well, that's as far as I can get.
Are you guys done? Akamuk, you want to shoot a missile?
I was here. Probably, I don't know if I can move all the way there. Probably closer.
Half your movement if you want. If you go half, you can still fire. You can. If you can go your whole movement and fire in this game.
Okay. Let's take a shot at this one. Let's see how it goes.
I guess I can shoot my sling as well, Hobbs.
Nice.
Sure. Did you hit? I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh yeah.
Terrible miss.
Which one? The first one that comes out, Gabriel?
Yes.
One of them comes out and the arrow pierces it in its insectile body. A terrible miss from Hethan. And then the others swarm out. They're capable of attacking anybody here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them. 44. Ooh. So that would be Akamuk and Hethan.
Sorry about the healing. I thought the fighting might have been done.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Is it touch, the healing? Yeah, touch.
So on these bomb attacks that they have a +2 initially.
What?
Yep. That's
Every
the way
go
it
at you?
works. No, just their first attack as they dive bomb you.
Are they scared away from my torch at all as I'm kind of like waving it at them?
It seems like they're pretty darn hungry. So no.
Okay.
Sorry. Ooh boy.
Come on.
If only you'd rolled one higher.
Oh.
Is that with the +2s? No.
No.
This looks like 4 hits.
Yeah.
They all hit.
Would Hethan get a chance, or would either Hethan or Galdal get a chance to swipe at one of the 2 that flew past towards Akamuk?
No, it's the same round that you guys did your you did
we
missiles
tie?
instead.
Okay.
1.
Oh, yeah, got it.
So that 16 hits AC2 Akamuk. So yeah, that's a hit. Well, they're all hits. Let's see what they do. All right, 1D.
I sunder my short bow.
Sunder your short bow.
Do it, Sunder. All right, so 5 points on Hethan and 4 points on Akamuk. But they're stuck on you now, and they're
It's
sucking.
bye-bye.
You're not dead. You're just down.
I'm just down.
Yeah, you're going to be able to make a death save possibly. So these are stuck into you guys, but you can possibly, like Galdal, you could reach over and smash one with your hands because it's prone. It's stuck in Hethan.
Yeah.
Do you need anything?
I'm good, thanks.
I was gonna say, Hethan, you could try to. I guess you have to be within 5 feet to block with your shield to try and save Akamuk. So
Well, we don't know if my shield's broken or not, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you couldn't because you can't sunder more than once per session.
Throw my shield at it.
All right. Yeah. So Akamuk takes 2 flying creatures in the body. I don't know exactly where his proboscis have inserted or penetrated Akamuk yet, but we will find that out soon after this break. All right, so that was the end of round 1. You can read my mind, Gabriel. Let's.
Wait, we didn't take a full round, right?
Yeah, we did.
Like
you guys moved first. And
Yeah,
they
we
had-
won.
they had
Oh,
second.
I see. Got
He
it.
fell back
Okay.
and shot a little bit, and then
Yeah.
they came buzzing out of there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
let's take a quick bio, and then
Alrighty.
after these messages, we'll be right back.
Not good.
Yeah, at least they're kind of squishy, right?
Yeah.
But with Akamut down, that's a drag. We were texting earlier in the chat. I was like, do you want the healing now or wait till there's a fight?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting another fight, that's for sure. I was expecting maybe a trap with the chest.
Yeah, I thought something like that too. So
I didn't expect those creatures.
We were just talking about that.
yeah, I expected almost something like environmental or I don't know.
I wonder if Hobbs would let me sunder my sack to save you.
Clearly tonight, of course. You should ask. We do have a weird point for the death save left, though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we have one left. I think, barring something else unexpected, that seems like a good thing to save it for someone's death save.
Sad, I think
Although
this.
I did take 5 points of damage, so I'm down to 1 hit point.
Let me try to squish the ones on you while you cure yourself. I can't tell if it's
just like
diminishing
beating
returns.
it, right? Like
Yeah. So if we get initiative, I think we can squish the ones on you.
the two of us, and then, or I should probably cast in case one or both of us misses.
Well, I think you just said it's a gimme,
It's a melee
but
magic.
you can only get one of them.
Oh, he said it's a gimme, just smashing them in your chest.
Because they're not moving, I think is what he said. We can have him clarify. But I think he indicated just one. So kind of moot if we don't get initiative, I guess.
All right. Gabe down. All right, everyone's back. Nice to see it. Round dose.
We wanted a clarification.
Yeah.
When you got a chance on the sunder rules. So I don't have a shield, but I do have my trusty sack. Can I sunder my sack to save Hakamuk?
All right, I'm glad you started laughing because I wasn't sure if you were serious or not.
Absolutely serious.
What I was thinking though is with the rules to be able to sunder for other people, it maybe you guys want to maybe stick closer to the warriors who could maybe try to save you in the future in that situation. Or Gabriel, if at first you had said you wanted to hide, but then you said you were going to shoot instead. Like if you had hidden, then you would have been hidden in but then it probably would have just killed Hadia. So instead, with those rolls, those were just some crazy rolls that came out. And sometimes that's what happens in this style of game. So yeah, good work. Akamuk is being pinned cushioned by some insectiles, trying to suck the rest of his blood out. And
did you say it was pretty easy to crush one if it was sucking on your life juices?
Yeah, like Galdal and Hethan, you could easily kill these two this round. But you want to win initiative, otherwise they're going to suck first.
Magic's first, right?
It would be, but we got to roll initiative. We have to roll initiative first.
Oh, I see.
But then that would leave one on you.
Well, there's two on me right now. So if we win initiative, that's the play, right?
Yeah.
We got to win initiative and then use our weird points for death saves. Even if we lose initiative, maybe we use weird points for death saves. I don't know.
I think Taylor is still up on the death save or on the initiative. Is that right?
He was.
Ooh, 5. I couldn't possibly beat a 5. A 2. All right. So did someone say they wanted to cast a spell or?
No. I think we're just smashing the creatures that are on Hethan. Wow, that's what I'm doing. It's crushing one of them.
Okay, so Hethan, you crush the one and it splorches your own blood all
My
over
own
you.
blood all over my tunic. Yeah, that's
Galdell?
awesome.
I also will take the other one and squish it.
The other what? You talk so sexy. The other.
The penetration.
All right. So Akamuk lays there, and I'm not going to say bleeds because they're really trying to suck your blood. Hadia?
Adia is going to try to smash one of the ones sucking on Akamuk, the one closest to her. Let's see, she'll use her,
You
her
don't
knife.
have to roll. You don't have to roll.
Okay, cool.
Try,
So she will.
try squishing. Maybe the blood goes inside me again.
Pushes the
Yeah,
blood
so
back
just
inside. I like
Yeah,
it.
Right.
exactly.
Like a transfusion.
How many hit points did you have left?
Ooh, me?
Yeah.
I had 2 before the attack.
And you took 3, 4 points, so you went down
4.
-2. So what I'm going to do is, there's not really negatives, but we're going to take however negative you are, and it's going to affect not your death save, but if you survive, it'll affect the mortal roll. Okay. Ooh, so you take 3. It's sucking you down, so that makes it, even though you may make the death save, it still may be more difficult for you to survive without some pretty bad repercussions. So that's how we'll do that roll.
Okay.
All right. And so that's what they do. So let's see initiative again, because it's possible you could lose even more. A 5. So you guys win. So Hadia, you
Save or suck. Yes.
can easily kill that. We haven't saved or sucked yet, so don't even bring that up. All right.
I just did. We saved by beating initiative. And so it could not suck him anymore.
Yes, that Stu is correct as far as that goes. That reminds me, I should probably get those rules out. I should just have those handy. Those should be laminated by the side of my desk. What I really need to do is write my own. I would be way happier, I think.
What's that? Mortal wound tables?
Yeah. To modify it correctly for this, the way I run the game. All right, what are you guys going to do as the sounds of Akamuk's breathing slows, the fluttering of his chest begins to still. What are we going to do here?
If we cast Cure Light Wounds, would that help in the death save?
You can say that you're going to do that, and yes, it will help.
I'll do that.
But what we need, no, it won't help the death save. It'll help the mortal roll. Sorry. I switched it.
So you could, but you don't have to commit to the cure now, right? We
Right.
could make sure there's life left in him, sort of thing. you
Yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how bad it is, and then make a decision about casting
Yeah.
Cure Light
So
Wounds.
we
Is
could do
that
the
right,
death
Hobbs?
save.
Okay.
Can you guys hear that?
Is it?
No.
What is it?
It's my cat. It's like trying to bite a printer.
I fucking hate printers. Get it?
Everybody hates printers. Talk about a scam. Hey, it only costs you $30, but every time you want to redo the ink, here's another $40. All right. Anyway,
Okay,
Gabriel's
so-
smiling like he works for a printer company.
No, because yeah, that's something we took into account when we bought a new one.
Yeah, us too.
With toner, so it's much easier.
Our newest printer is that one that you pour the ink in and it lasts for like 1,000 prints. Have you guys heard of that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the ink drum.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
we got one of those, and now I have a pile of printers.
Yeah, the
stashed
last
over
printer
there.
we bought, I just got a black and white laser printer. I was like, F this stuff.
I have one of those, but I didn't use it that much. So hopefully this other one does it, because my wife needed a color printer, so she bought it through her business. So anyway,
Nice.
I think the cat successfully killed the printer, so we can mark that off. I think it's time to make this death save, Akamuk.
Okay, so it's which one?
Death.
The one that says death
Poison.
ray.
It
Poison.
says death next to it.
Poison or death.
Okay,
Nice.
here we go.
I think my cat just went up a level.
Ooh.
Oh.
Last
Weird
weird
point.
point. Last weird point.
Oh, okay. Yes. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this.
I wonder if we should be able to. I'm just
Really?
I was trying to decide if we should make the weird point automatically. You don't die if you use a weird point. Is that too pussy though? But you can't roll it. You can't roll at all. You just have to take the weird point. That way you can't. You're using that because you only get 4 of them a session, and if multiple people are down, you couldn't use them for anything else. What do you guys think?
So like you're in a position where you would roll a death save, and then you opt to use the weird point, and you don't roll it at all, so you don't know if you would have passed or failed.
Correct.
So that sounds fair to me. It does mean it is kind of an auto win button, but we have very limited supply, and at the same time, I would usually be tempted to roll just because
maybe you won't use it.
Yeah.
And also you're using it up, then it would be harder you won't be able to use it on the mortal wound table because there's still a mortal wound table coming. I was going to ask about it before you rolled the second time, but it's up to you guys what you want to do. I mean, I'm okay. I want you guys to have a little more survivability than usually in a game like this because I do want the characters to grow and progress and have a story. So it's up to you guys.
Makes it a bit more heroic with using the weird point for the death save, so I'm for it.
That's the point. So Stu, yes, or Aaron, yes. Taylor, what do you think?
I liked it. So
Stu,
I especially.
You seem like it's a no, Stu.
I'm kind of ambivalent. It does it's just I'm coming to terms with it. Like it's a foreign concept, but I also don't want Akamuk to die, so I'm on board.
We'll give Chad a choice. And what about you?
It sounds like, what do you think, Gabe?
Chat 1 for yes, 2 for no.
I'm asking the people in chat if they want to vote on this poll.
Oh.
So,
the proposal would be weird points specifically for death saves would be a success.
Automatic success if you use a weird point, but you don't get to roll to see if you would have already succeeded or not.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so it replaces that death save with you are alive, but it costs you a weird point, and we're still going to roll on the mortal wounds table.
Still going to roll, okay.
Because it's possible that you can still die in the mortal wounds table, right? Because if you don't have healing or if you don't have a way or whatever. So
I think with that in mind, I'm coming around to it not feeling like it's complete
cheating.
Shenanigans. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I say, if 2 people go down and you'd already used a couple weird points in the game in that session. So, and we have a lot of combat. There's going to be a lot of combat. I think that's pretty obvious. So nobody in the chat is voting. So it sounds ambivalent to me.
Oh wait, 2 votes, we win.
Oh, Jesus. All of you guys got 1 vote. The chat got another vote. And I got a vote.
Brian voted for us.
Oh, there's rat wards in there. See, everyone's starting to vote in now. All right, you lucky bastards. Fine. Yeah, there's a no for Kalmata. You're totally right, Brian. I agree with that. There's no weird points. There's none of that shit in Kalmata. That's the style of that game.
Not even for your friend's birthday, apparently.
True that, motherfucker.
To be fair, he did let him level up for his birthday, so.
Yeah.
Well, Nick didn't die last session, did he? No, he didn't.
Right?
No, Fool's Jest did.
Oh, Brian did.
Yeah.
Dominic did.
So
which was a drag.
There has been 2 character deaths in the last 2 sessions of Kalmata. So it's not 80%, but it's still, 20.
Batting 300, what is that?
20%.
Maybe
fatality rate.
Maybe getting +2 leather is cursed.
Yeah. It might be. That leather might be cursed. All right. So let's see. I think we're on to, you guys waited till the end of combat. The dude is at you were at 3. What was your negative? Akamuk?
-2.
That's what, did that -2 plus the 3 that I did and the one I rolled? No, so I think you're -5. You're -5.
Right.
All right. And it was after combat, so that is a -5. All right, so, and you're using magic. Jesus. So that would count as 2. So I think you're at a -4. So roll a d20 and a d6. There's a -4 to the d20, which is bad.
20 -4.
Yeah, d20 -4 plus a d6, a straight d6. So you are likely alive. So we'll take this off so I don't get confused. Ooh, nice roll. So it's a 15 and a 2. So you are critically wounded. You will die unless healed 1 hit point within 1 day. You need a week's bed rest, but you're being healed magically, so that is okay in that situation. 15 and a 2. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought we were headed towards the sack attack. All right. So you were stabbed in the lower ribs, and a kidney or like a lung was punctured. So you are not as spry as you once were, and your movement rate is reduced by 10 feet per round. And you get a -1 to petrification, paralysis, and dragon breath saving throws.
Is that movement penalty just forever, or just as long as the wound lasts, or how does that work?
At this point, as far as you know, we'll see what happens after that. Depends on what you try to do to heal it or something, maybe.
I guess I'm going to cast Cure Light. I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds now, right, to stop the...
Oh, I already counted your Cure Light wound.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, in it, yeah. How much what did you do? How many hit points did you do?
I didn't roll anything.
I think you'll just go straight to 1 hit point. So you have 1 hit point, but you're normal. You're still okay. But you do need bed rest soon. And maybe after this 1 week of bed rest, you'll get that back maybe. Maybe it's going to take you some time to catch up. So the magic can heal you, but sometimes your body doesn't catch up, and so the shock still affects you. That's how I kind of rule that. So that's what your situation is. You did use your... Yes, you used it already. I assumed you already were. Sorry. I'm like in a red light here. It looks like I'm like hiding in something.
So it's
a dungeon master. That's what you are.
Be a dungeon master without a dungeon.
That's right. All right, but Akamuk has survived, and the treasure of the sands beckons.
I was gonna say, do we want to poke around like the 2 corners we haven't looked in before we take our time messing around with the sand treasure chest?
After all this, most of the smoke is gone from this chamber and this chamber. And there's a big bag that's at this creature's belt.
His sack.
Yeah, I was gonna. We have the corners to explore plus searching.
Hadia's like jumping on that.
On the sack.
Jason, a question. The dexterity point sacrificed, that's permanent also?
No. I'm usually going to allow that. Like if you do take an extended rest, then you would heal that. If you burn it, you'll heal it eventually. If something happens otherwise that you might lose it, in this instance, you'll definitely get it back. But it might be some time, like we might say 2 sessions, or we might say whatever, but you're already fucked up, so.
Looking into this space, you said the smoke had died down. I'm guessing there had been more gauze in there that had gone up
Yes.
with the flame. Do we see anything on the walls like fried facehugger?
Are you heading in there?
Kind of leaning over the body and just kind of peeking just at first glance.
Up there. No, you don't see any facehugger stuff. It looks relatively barren. You do see no, there's nothing that you see, I guess.
Okay.
Let me find my text to make sure.
Yeah, mostly just trying to take a look out, checking the walls, checking the ceiling. We don't want to be surprised by more adversarial adversarial encounter.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, cool. That was the box text.
Yep, that's it. That was the box text.
All right. I'll take a peek around. I'm going to bring that light this way. We'll take a peek around the corner here. We've been really loud. Like, certainly there isn't anything super big.
I'll come with you.
Why don't you bring it around the corner here? Dead end?
No. It opens up into a larger area, so it's kind of a cliff, but you can see there's an opening above that cliff.
Oh.
Above us? Like how high above us?
At the end of your light
All right.
is where the
So I
opening
think
is.
I got it.
knowing that the
Oh.
knowing that I think we were down here looking for a chest. Just checking my notes when we talked to the bandit king.
Yeah, the Bandit King.
Intep was his name.
Right. He wanted us to recover the treasure. In
Yep,
the Holy Writings, I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah, yeah. I did not take any notes on the type of treasure we were expecting. So
Well, we have a lead on what the treasure is. I think I feel like I had a personal goal of exhausting looking over this place, but I'm also okay cutting and running if we can find a way to get the chest. I'll defer to you guys on what we want to spend time on.
yeah, I just my thought is, even before we had gotten kind of beaten up, we had been talking about being vulnerable. So I wasn't sure if we wanted to see what this chest was, because I think we've established that we're probably not going to get ambushed while we poke it. But I wasn't sure if we wanted to go back the way we came or see if it looped around another way. Just knowing that we have had a brush with death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that we might not be in the best position to come to terms if we pop back up and talk to those guys.
Yep.
So what's going on with is this like a shaft leading up, Hobbs? Is that what we're seeing?
No, it's like a cliff, and it looks like a tunnel leads farther forward. So it's just like a place you'd have to scrabble up and then be able to move forward.
Oh,
Okay.
Clamber up and then climb forward.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're super curious, Galil.
I am. I am, and if anything, Adia has convinced me, like, if there's another way out, it's perhaps even more worth it.
Because we could sneak away from the bandits with the treasure, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So we want to check and okay. I'm happy either way. Because Hadia is at 100%, 5 out of 5.
I'm also willing to kind of be out in front if you just want to be a light source, and we'll slowly and carefully.
I think you guys would have to be, because both Akamuk and I and Hethan are at 1 hit point.
Yeah. So why don't we just try to lead the way? Like, we'll be far ahead, and just poke slowly, be quiet, and poke around the corner and see what we see.
All right.
So you guys going to scrabble up there and keep going?
Do we want to get the chest first and go, or come back for the chest?
It wouldn't hurt to get the chest, I don't think. Because worst case, because best case, this opens up and we can get out this way.
Yeah, we haven't ruled out risk around the chest either. There could still be something else there. So
What about that idea of tying a rope to an arrow and shooting it into the chest and dragging it to us?
So where? Oh, I thought those 200 gold pieces were in the chest.
No, in the
that
leather
was-
sack on the ogre.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right, back to the chest room. Let's go look at the thing again, quietly. Oops, apparently I have access to move Hadia.
Some of the ones have access so the chat can see the light. Can see.
Gotcha.
Oops.
Or she would be gone. So it makes sense to me.
So it
So
looks
it-
like a clambered up area, and you can see this piles of sand that are slowly articulating from the shaft 40 feet above. As it falls through the light, it kind of sparkles.
All right, and
Roll a
how
d6.
good of shape? All right.
So you can only barely see the top, so that it isn't buried in the sand. It's just kind of on the top layer. Because this area that you're at you'd have to scramble up, and from where you are, all you can kind of see is the top pile of the sand. You can't see the whole thing. You'd have to get up there to see all of it because it's above your head, right?
Okay. Unless something just happened, I will plan to do that.
Okay, yeah, you can climb up there. Galdal's by himself up there.
You want to tie a rope around yourself?
Well, before I got in the sand, I was going to do that, actually. Like, if I had to go digging
Okay.
around in there. I wanted to explore Aaron's idea. I wanted to see if I can get my eyes on the chest to see how good of a shape it was in. I had to, like, fire an arrow and split like the wood. And
All the gold pieces come pouring out into the sand.
yeah.
That would suck.
Looks like it's been there for a long time, but it does have this kind of petrified sand wood look. But it's quite a ways away from you, and your light is pretty far. Oh, there's light coming from above. The shaft of light is almost lighting it up, and you can see that it looks like there are maybe like bits of cloth also in there, like because there's sand everywhere. Why don't you roll a d6?
Another one.
Yeah.
Okay. 2.
So yeah, when you rolled the 6, you didn't really spot what you needed to. And so when you rolled the 2, you're surprised. When 2 desiccated looking humans crawl up out of the sand.
Cool.
Called all things to himself. We should have gone up the tunnel.
I love it. I love it when we get greedy. What?
We know we were going to come down for this thing, so.
So you guys can, you guys can't quite
They-
see Galdal up there because Hadia and Akamuk, you're like behind almost a wall almost, so you can't see them at all. And Hethan, he's like 15 feet above you, and you can see him kind of. I see the chest. One of
And
them.
then I see him fighting with something up there.
You
No.
can't really even see him because of the angle. Maybe just a little bit. You can see something kind of crawl out. There's some shapes that are silhouetted by the light behind him. And then Galdal shouts out as he takes 5 points of damage, unless he sunders his shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, or I'm down. So there we go.
As his eyes were bright and greedy, looking at the treasure. That J's on the wrong level, isn't it?
No, I don't see it.
Okay, it is in the right level. All right. So yeah, these guys look like hunched humans. Their skin is all desiccated. Something seems to have kept them alive. So it's your turn. They're going to go last, so it's your turn.
As in, it's kind of a new round, but I'm going to go, and then they're going to go.
Yes.
I'm tempted to yell for everyone to go to the cliff because I don't think these guys could jump up there and crawl up.
They're above. They'd just be falling off. Oh, you mean backwards?
Sorry,
all the way that way.
I'm considering telling other people to yell, to go back towards that cliff that we found.
Hammer cliff, yeah.
And if you guys can make it back there, then you could use ranged weapons. And I don't know if these guys can crawl up there. So I'd be like, run to the cliff.
I could try turning them too, but it sounds like you're going to withdraw and move half your way.
Yeah, they're going to catch up with me, I think.
They might take damage when they fall off the 15-foot embankment, right?
Maybe you could explain the architecture here again. Like they fell down. They are now at like ground level on the sand. Is that right?
They just kind of crawled out of the sand, and they're at the same level as you are, Galdal.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So I was going to propose Adia, Akamuk, and Hethan go back the way we were going to explore and crawl up to the top of the cliff because these guys might not be able to crawl up there. And I will try to head that way.
Roger that. And depending on how fast they are, we may be able to pepper them on the way to said cliff at the same time.
I'm going to wait for you and try to turn them. At a distance.
Yeah, so...
How far can you get?
Not
very
far. right at the edge of the stairs.
Okay.
If I withdraw. Or I can...
You got to remember you're 15 feet up.
Okay, so you tell me what...
You'd be able to get to the bottom. What I would do is probably... Depends on what you want to do. If you want to get farther than the bottom, I usually make you make a dex check. If you fail, then you're prone there. If you critically fail, you're going to take damage. If you succeed, then you can move that extra feet.
Yeah, I'm torn because if I was going to do that, I feel like I would be not withdrawing. It's going to be risky all around.
I think just withdraw and we'll try to turn them.
So you're getting...
Because they make themselves visible.
This is another wall here. The only reason you can see through it is because someone down there has different lighting, right? So don't forget this is a whole nother falling area there.
Can you ping where you're talking about again?
I think this is the wall that we're talking about, right?
There's a wall right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go quite that far, but yeah, you can actually see out there, Galdal, because you're above them, but that would be another fall to go down unless you went down the stairs.
So I feel like I'm rather, spry. So Hobbs, I guess here's what I would like to... Ideally, I would like to be able to withdraw, but also be in enough of a hurry to try to scramble down, even if there's a little bit of risk.
Yeah, so just make a dex check, and the information that I gave you previously is what's going to go. That's how it'll work.
Sure.
That's the stakes. All right, you succeeded.
Ooh.
So maybe just simplify it. You can maybe just tell me where I end up. Okay.
Because you can move 10 feet, right?
For withdrawal, yeah.
Yep, that's fine. All right.
So
So and Daldal tells me that there's some corpses crawling out of the sand.
To the cliff.
And you can see he's wounded. These guys clamber down. What do you
They
guys
just
want?
clamber down. They climb down, or they fall off.
They kind of slide, scramble down. They don't get hurt. I already rolled, so they do land down here, though. Hethan, did you want to do something?
I want to try turning them, but I don't know where we are in the turn order. So
go ahead.
I'll
just let you go. We'll roll initiative after this. That was a surprise roll, and then I just let Stu go, and I forgot.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they went last, so you could. But I feel like you couldn't really. You can turn them while they're up there. If you can see them, you can turn them.
As they come to the edge.
Yeah.
No.
5 does not get these guys. Probably. Yeah. No, you need a 9.
I mean, did they climb down or they just reach the edge and kind of topple down?
They kind of
Kinda
tumbled
slid
down, but they didn't hurt themselves when they did it. It wasn't controlled in any way. It was more like a drunk falling off of a hill and then hitting the ground and landing in its feet kind of thing. Lucky more than anything.
Okay.
So is it a new round now?
I don't think Adia or Akamuk got to do anything.
They did not.
So if they want to do something, they certainly can.
While they do that, Hobbs, can you check the chat, Roll20 chat facing Twitch? The
oh shit!
our
I hate it when it does that.
Viewers cannot see it.
There you go.
Okay.
You can scroll
Yeah,
up it if you
he's
want to
gonna-
see.
Yeah.
I think
I'm wondering if
I don't know why it freezes, but I'll try and keep it on the top so you guys can see it.
He's gonna move back a bit and
I think you could probably shoot an
shot
arrow
one
if
of
you
those.
want. Yeah, you could shoot an arrow if you want to.
I'll do that. At least to slow them down a bit. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
All right, yeah, you definitely sink an arrow into one of them.
We need to get Hadia like some daggers to throw or something.
He's got darts,
Yes.
I thought.
she has one dagger, she did not get darts.
All right, so
I mean,
Hadia, are you doing anything else or no?
I just moved up.
Okay. All right, so as you guys are moving back from these restless dead that have clambered out of the sand, they seem to fall down and kind of quickly scrabble to their feet, and I think it is initiative. You guys go first. What are you going to do? Let's move if we're going to move.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
I could throw a flask of oil and slow them down, but I guess we should fall back, right?
What I would say is by the
3.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you guys can make it to the cliff, and I think you can, and scramble up, it's probably a non-issue for you guys just to pick them off at that point.
in a heartbeat. Honestly, I feel like I said, depending on how fast these guys move, we may be able to pick them off before we even get there. But it's a good plan. So, 1, 2, 3.
So Hobbs is the one that's near me in engaged in melee.
I think so, yeah. It's close enough.
I'm considering a full move because they're gonna catch me and swing anyway.
Go.
So yeah, I want to do my movement.
Maybe let Akamuk shoot first.
Well, we all have to move.
Movements first.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Yeah.
The 4 M's.
It's the fucking 4 M's.
So yeah, Hobbs, I'd like to try to move the full 20 feet and kind of scramble down the stairs again. If I need to make a dex check, let me know.
No, you can go down the stairs, no problem.
Okay. So I am going to do my full move and not withdraw.
All right, so the 1 is going to wildly attack. Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
2 points of damage.
All right, I'm still up. I'm still
As
up.
Galdal, his Yakim head-filled bag bouncing at his side, escapes these Shadar restless dead. Hethan moved. Akamuk, are you moving? Are you firing?
He moved a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
go
he
ahead.
took a. He moved behind the stalagmite and gonna take a shot at another shot at the same one.
Yeah, do it.
Yes.
So it thunks into this guy, and he kind of keeps on walking a few steps and then just falls.
Topples.
And actually, I do have a crossbow. I can kind of see this guy.
Yeah, you could have gotten it out.
All right.
Yeah, but if you fire crossbow, you fire every other round. So
It's true.
this round you move, the
Yeah.
next you're gonna load it, and the next you're gonna fire it. So
Yeah, I'll
Let's
consider
keep
myself lucky
moving.
if we're still running. But I can move again next round. It's just the one shot I get off.
hmm
3.
So they shamble forward. A 3 does not kill it.
Wait, did Hethan? Oh yeah, was that after Hethan's move?
I don't know.
Yeah, Hethan moved.
Okay.
I moved 20 feet.
Yeah.
We're gonna
How did I
open
get-
this.
How did I get past you then? Were you in front of me?
No, I think you moved diagonally. Maybe that's what happened. I moved orthogonally.
So the first diagonal is one move, that's 1 square, and the second one is 2 squares because it's 1.5 is the way it works. You can't do it like that, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Then I screwed it up. Then we should
That's
probably. I should be in front of the stalagmite
Next to Heffa.
and
Yeah, that sounds
and,
right.
and not have shot if I thought I was going to be that close. But
That's
I'll let
fine.
you make a call
That's-
on how much
that's-
we want to rewind.
That's fine. You seem confused. I don't want any confusion to make your ideas incorrect. So you didn't want to shoot? You still could shoot.
So he was here, right?
That was the round before last.
Yeah.
And he shambled forward, but I'm just saying, how much movement do they have? And they have the diagonal problem we do too, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That would have been 15 feet right there. Right?
Yep, I'm
1,
cool.
2,
No worries. No harms, no foul.
yeah, that's 20. All right. Did you want to shoot or not?
3x.
I feel like I already did, and it was my fault that I screwed up the movement. So let's just leave it as is,
Okay.
and I do not have my shield this round.
Your shield's destroyed anyway, isn't it?
I had a backup.
Oh, okay.
You got a double backup.
He misses you. That was intense. All right.
It was.
Your guys' turn.
Oh.
Oh, right, because we always go first with these guys.
Mhm.
I tell you what, I think I'm gonna tell you guys to run, and I'm gonna swing at this thing.
Like Galdel wants to go down swinging. He's like, I'll
Like, well,
protect
because
you.
it's gonna keep catching up with us every time at this point. So it's either gonna get a swing while we move, or it's gonna get a swing on me no matter what.
Right, it's always got 20 feet of movement, and so do we, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. So I think
And
Yeah,
But if
unless
we
you
cut-
you go back and because you get a +2, right? Is it? I can't remember. Anyway, it's up to you. You still got a guy shooting
Well-
at it too.
if you get to here, I could throw the flaming oil at it right here and block its passage from coming to us, and then we can just kill it with our missiles.
If I was Galdel, I think I'd just hamstring Hethan and flee. I'm just kidding.
I only got 1 hit point, so it's fine.
that's why I think I'm.
Oh, they always go. Wait, we do our whole turn, right? And then they do their whole turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's roll initiative and find out, I guess, right?
No,
we always
they go
go first.
You guys go first.
They're shambling
okay.
dead, right?
Oh, it is in the land of
Okay.
tall trees. I thought that was. I'm in chat now for some reason. What is up in the land of tall trees? Hey, man.
Say I'm in chat was there at some point.
I thought I heard. Oh no, you guys are saying
Yeah.
grind a fool's jest. You guys aren't supposed to say the real names. You're supposed to say the names that they have.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot an arrow over the dwarf.
Let's move. Hold on, move first. Let's make this call. 'Cause I think it's all based on that.
All right, let's move. And stop fucking around. Let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna go inside.
Heffen just is just disengaging, correct?
Oh, am I in melee?
Yeah.
There you were.
Right, I'm in melee, so I can't.
There's I'm in chat now. You are correct, Taylor. You win and no prize.
You know what? I'm going, Galdal. I'm gonna stay. Get out. Go to the cliff.
All right,
I'm
Galdal.
staying.
Fire Akamuk. Hadia, are you fleeing as well?
That was the plan.
Oh,
Nice.
Akamuk hits. What does Galdal do?
Kill it. Kill it.
He misses with a short sword.
It doesn't matter
Uh,
because it is dead.
oh.
From the shot from Akamuk, the sniper, once again, saves the group.
Eagle eye.
At least.
All right, how many other layers of monsters are between us in this chest?
I don't know. Are you going after the chest again? That guy gets back up. No, I'm just kidding.
Spawning. Respawn.
Hadia's got the most hit points now, right? Let her go get
Yeah.
the chest.
All right, I'm gonna stand at the edge of the stairs. I'm gonna throw a Yakim head into the sand.
Poof, and a puff of white sand.
All right. Once again, I'm going to step up here and take a look. And if I can't tell visually what the depth of the sand is, and if I would have to get into the sand to retrieve the chest, I'll poke my 8.5-foot pole.
Yeah, I just
Into
wonder where
the-
that 8.5-foot pole was while you were fleeing and carrying your crossbow and all that.
It's diagonal. You know, it's kind of just diagonal, like
so
20-degree angle
You're
from
gonna
the
have
shoulder.
to drop the
Oh, wait,
diagonal and
was this the eye thing again that we were talking about? I can't remember
It's
what that
like-
was for.
It's kind of like a
Thigh
little
pocket.
leather strap that I just throw on. It's fine. It's fine.
Stick it in your boot.
Is it that much different than having a spear strapped to your back?
No, and that's dumb too. It's all dumb. Crawling through the things that you went through. I'm just going to bitch about it every time, but then I'm going to just say, go ahead. You poke it around and nothing happens. You are going to have to move into the sand to get the chest.
you probably took a rope with you, tied to one handle, and we pulled it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie rope around my waist, hand it back to the group.
I think
I-
what
yeah,
I think
my-
Dave meant was maybe would it be do we see any handles, any nooks, anything that we could affix a line to on the chest itself so
Sure.
that we could pull and correct me if I misinterpreted, Gabe, but yeah, what I understood was we would try to pull it out that way as opposed to handling it in the sand just in case. So
And so it is. It seems like a small chest, about 2.5 to 3 feet by 3 feet, and it has clasps at all 4 sides, as 2 sides, and on the other 2 sides there'll be some thick iron rings. I thought that was Rain, but it's actually someone typing, or what? Stu typing?
yeah, that's me.
Oh, Taylor typing?
That's probably me.
Yeah.
I will mute while typing henceforth.
It's no problem. It's probably, yeah. It's just because your mic is on your laptop, probably, or whatever you're doing.
Yep, that's going to be it.
Is it heavy? How heavy it is?
It's pretty heavy. It definitely weighs at least 40 pounds or so.
40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Akemuk has a strength of 15. They're gonna carry the thing. And
You're carrying it without opening it?
yeah,
All right, that's fine. I don't care.
take it as it is, and we have time to search and we can do that in another place. I mean, shifting jingles.
So whatever is inside, is kind of shifting around and it makes chinkety sounds.
All right.
Derek,
Do
that's
we wanna-
That's what
the
the
name of the coins, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the coins of the Chrysians. I don't know if they're still called Chrysians or not, but I got.
Maybe we should take a peek. Like, is the writ or whatever the relic that they wanted in this thing? What did the guys up top want? They said
Something to lift, some writings to lift a curse.
holy writings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's pop it open.
So you just have to undo those clasps on the side, and presumably the lid lifts off.
I mean, if it's trapped in any way, it probably gonna take us all. That's what I'm worried about.
Okay, aside from the clasps, Hobbs, is there something else ornamentally on the chest, or is it flat wood?
Pretty flat wood.
Okay,
Um,
I can check it for.
let's see here. It looks like
traps.
it has a old worn marking, likely a Rajani marking.
Can anybody see it or read it?
It's not one anyone recognizes.
It's not related with a ring we found.
Nope, it's
Right.
it's none of the Rajani that or the Rajan that Akamuk is familiar with, nor Hadia.
And it was just the mark, or was there more script on it?
Nope, just a mark.
Okay.
Okay.
Like maybe this
the-
chest was like a payment for something at some point, but old enough that you don't recognize, or from far enough away that you don't recognize what Rajan it's from.
I think our overcaution is warranted, just given the way this session has gone. But if we want to be careful, do we want to position the chest facing away from us on the other side of the undead but not undead ogre, and we'll lift up one clasp, tie the rope through it, pop the other clasp. We all go around the corner, then we pull on the rope to open the chest.
It won't open the chest. It's just a wooden top. It's on there that the clasps are holding down. It doesn't have a hinge or anything.
It's on the
like that.
hinge. Okay.
There's no hinge.
Well, then in that case, the top would just fly off, right?
Well, how would you get the rope? There's no pull on the top of the lid.
I would run it through the clasp. I assume if the clasp goes on, there's a hollow piece that latches onto something on the bottom.
No, it's just like those things that you flip over and then come down and snap. So you'd snap it open, then it would be loose. That's it. It's not attached to the lid at all. You know what I'm talking about?
It's like a Tupperware snap.
Yeah, it's like it's.
or like a toolbox.
Um,
Without
Okay,
hinges.
let's lose the clasp and open the thing.
Akamuka's opening. Uh-oh, we just lost somebody. Oh, Aaron Clark dropped again. All right. Inside, you see the gleam of gold and a scroll case.
I like the part where opening it was fine, but he wanted to split hairs about how we were going to do it.
You
Tell
guys
me
seemed
exactly
excited
how
about
you're
it.
opening the chest. Fuck with the trap.
So you find a scroll case and 400 Daric.
If
Dark or GP, right?
Yep.
Yep. Right. Peeking into the case. Does it look like a map, or does it look like writing?
You'd have to take it out. There's no way to know.
Okay, and we may want to do that above ground.
Yeah.
Can we find some writings down here already that you got idea?
And
We
that's when
found-
something bursts from the chest. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, you guys are taking this with you and heading up because we're about 10:07. So I guess we're not close. I don't know what time we started. Oh, 2 hours and 39 minutes. So
I would still lobby for trying to find another way out if that other passage might lead somewhere else and just get back to Havva instead of dealing with these guys.
Explosive rooms. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So we do have to be careful, knowing that all things considered.
I'm open to other opinions if you want to go
if it was
deal
like
with.
explosive runes or whatever, that probably already went off unless it was magical of some nature, right?
Would anyone prefer
Find
to
a way.
go back the other way?
No, I prefer to try to find the way out, like what we assume is a way out. Can you tell if it's going up towards the surface, Galdal? Looking at it with your dwarven senses.
When you went up, it definitely went up.
Yeah, let's go that way.
All right, so you have the chest full of hard-earned gold. You guys head back over to this escarpment that you were at before.
Mm-hmm.
You clamber up.
Mm-hmm.
We kick at the undead bodies. Was there anything on them?
Let's see. No, nothing that you see, just scraps of clothing and desiccated flesh.
Okay.
Poor Shadar, apparently. All of their last money saved up in this chest that they stole from some Rajan in a caravan, likely.
We could for them in their honor.
Are you guys going to move your tokens up there, or you want me to move them, or?
Yeah, that was the sort of feedback I think I was looking for. Of like, you round the corner and you're up top somewhere else, or whether we need to do it incrementally. So.
Well, it's not a new map, so. So you guys crawl up there, take a rest, and it's more area, yeah.
Bull.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So
Let's try to be
Galdal
as quiet as we can be.
Are we going up, Galdal?
You do see you don't find like all the insects and stuff that you saw before. Like it almost seems relatively clean around here, except for the occasional bone of small animals.
Are those bones like gnawed from biting, or they are kind of clean?
Yeah, you can see like little markings on them that is probably bite marks of some sort. Galdal, you do hear kind of a strange chittering echoing about the caverns.
Let's go back. Unless you can tell one of these passageways goes up to the surface. Let's go back.
Was it clear which way the sound was
This-
echoing from?
This area slopes up.
And was it clear which way the sound was echoing from?
This way. The chittering almost sounds like a voice. What do you come for?
Do I recognize the cadence of this voice? Or the
What?
dialect? Like the way you... Does it sound like a Yakim is saying it? Or like the...
No, it's something weird. For sure.
Weird point.
So it already seems to be talking to us. Oh, God.
Okay, it knows we are here.
You can see something at the edge of your light up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just passing through. Who goes there?
Where? Okay. What's your charisma?
Too late. Roll your reaction, Galdal.
Oh, hey, mine's pretty good.
Even with the lockjaw?
Okay.
Oh, you're right. Hold on. I have a thing for that.
It's your reaction roll. Yeah.
-2. Yeah. But my charisma is a +2. So.
Have you killed the beasts? Something begins to edge into your light.
So I'm gonna like whisper, the exit is like this way, and I'll step forward and be like, nothing remains alive down there.
You can see like pinpoints of light, like 2 eyes, but they're pretty wide. They're probably about a foot. How do you go running off?
She steps up to where gestured. So she's cooperating. She's a team player.
Like I said, and then you can see 2 eyes that are kind of glittering light, and then maybe only about 6 inches diagonally closer to each other, you can see 2 more of the lights reflecting off of something. Then you can kind of hear some chittering, and then like something shifts, and a bulk moves closer into the light. Where do you run to?
Oh God.
Yeah. Why are there so many monsters down here?
Motioning behind me for people to mosey around that corner, and who asks about the beast?
So it seemed to get irate when Hadia kind of moved away out of there. She wasn't like the thing isn't quite sure what's happening. It's long. It looks almost like a mix of some kind of animal and a millipede, but there is some humanity in the visage of its head. I think we'll stop here.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
As this creature comes here, and you guys can decide what you want to do after that. All right, guys. So I think we're gonna, cliffhanger. This is what I do. Oh, hey, Thaddeus, get to work here. You're supposed to ban this person. Jesus, you give one guy a job.
Wait, I can buy followers, primes, and viewers?
I don't even know how to do it myself, and I'm giving him shit.
No, I actually clicked my link. I made it up.
might be a thing.
You guys are already famous. You play in my games. You literally get tens of viewers on those things.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Can you, before we do the cliffhanger, can you just clarify what happened? Like, it sounded like it wanted to engage in conversation, but then Hadia moved, and now is it clear that it's hostile, or
Nope,
is it
nope.
still unclear?
Still unclear.
Okay, I'm fine stopping with that. I just wanted to make sure I understood whether it was apparent that this thing was hostile or not.
That's where you are, buddy. Good work.
Okay.
All right, let's move this over to the round table. Everyone noticed the missing person. Hopefully next week that person will be back or will be here for the first time, and that'll be exciting. Until then, Stu, why don't you tell us about your highs and lows for this session?
Yeah. Highs were surviving the 6 rounds of combat with various monsters. Also, just to explore this further. So, again, like we came down here just because I had caught a brief glimpse of some monstrosity that came out of this hole, like a year ago in like real time, and I hadn't revisited it since then. So it's cool for me to be able to come down here and keep pursuing it with a good group of players. Lows. I wanted to win D&D, and we're not there yet.
I think you're one step closer, though.
Yeah, nothing really coming to mind there. I had a good time, and I'm glad we got to get together.
All right, Aaron.
Real nail biter of a session. I was super pleased the way that we were able to deal with the ogre quite quickly. Then the spider ticks, and then the eye-wing bats. Those were awful. And then the zombies for good measure. There had to be a trap in the middle of there somewhere, but I guess it was just waves and waves of monsters.
Sounds trappy. Any lows?
No, I don't think any lows. I mean, now I'm like curious about what's in the rest of this dungeon where we are. So I'm coming back for more.
All right, nice. Taylor.
So I take it Elliot will be playing a centipede monster as his character.
Yes,
Next
this is
week.
Elliot's
Perfect.
character.
Perfect.
I love it. Sounds good.
The next
Yep.
quest is to
Actually,
see what happened to Elliot.
Elliot needs to show up next week so we can have a fresh PC in there in the battle line.
Nice.
I had fun. I had something on the tip of my tongue, but then I was a smart ass and I kind of lost it. But yep. We enjoyed the game. No lows for me. We're making progress. I was I remember now. It's I was enjoying tremendously the amount of creativity that we were going into, and a little bit keeping Hobbs on his toes with some impromptu rulings, but dealing with encounters in unique and interesting ways. So, dropping the elbow, sack attack. So all in all, a not your everyday D&D combat.
Mm-hmm.
I love that stuff. So I try not to punish you for it or make it really hard or anything, because I like you to use the environment or different ways to try and deal with problems. So let me know if I'm not being nice enough. And I think the new ruling for the weird points is good. And I do think the game can just be just as deadly. There can always be more monsters, more traps, more terrors to deal with. So I'm excited about that. I'm back to it. Is in the land of the tall trees talking about playing more? Is that what he's trying to hint at us?
No, back to work.
Oh. Oh, well, see you later then in the land of the tall trees. He's like a ham bear. Isn't that? Oh, that's the land of bright blue water or something. You guys even know what I'm talking about? The ham commercials, the old beer hams.
Oh, yeah, they were animated, weren't they? Like,
Yeah, it was like a
kind of
bear, and it was
70s animation.
in the land of bright blue water. I guess that's nothing like in the land of tall trees, but hey, that's what it reminds me of. Anyway, Gabe, highs and lows. Other than the low of me just trying to sing that advertisement, that doesn't count.
I'm pretty much with
Yes.
what Taylor said. Those were the highs. Lows. The only low, the thing with the movement, with the diagonal and the this.
Too much.
I'd rather drop that. I mean, I'm not into that.
I think there's a setting that I can make it do the squares properly so it counts when you go across diagonals with the rows. So I'll look into that so we don't have to try and count that anymore.
I mean, if that's not a lot of work to do, I don't know.
No, it's just one
But
setting, I think.
okay, that's the only thing I kind of brought me the wrong way. I mean,
No, I like that. I'm
um,
glad that we can have some negative criticism. Not even negative, right? More constructive criticism to make the
yeah,
game
Well,
better.
is it that you don't like the diagonal movement costs more, Gabe?
Just fucking
Or-
around with it,
it's
trying to
that.
count the points, right?
I mean, yeah, trying to count and going back and forth where you move. I mean,
Yeah.
if I mean, Jason can say you can move 15 feet on any direction, and that's it. I mean, something like that. Because I mean, it's because I'm playing a lot of 3 point X and I aim to hate that those going back and forth. Where is the best route to move my?
Yeah, I don't want it to be that either. I like it to be tactical, and so you can use the environment.
Yeah, the
But
tactical movement.
I don't want it
that's
to
the word.
be. I don't want it to take a long time for you to decide what you're going to do. And if that does that, I would rather just do the arrow and
I think
figure it out.
it
So,
slows unnecessarily. It slows the pace of the game.
the amount of fun that you get out of it, no way do you get the return on investment of the amount of time that you have to put into it. I would agree with that. So, cool.
I don't think, for me, I think moving diagonally, that should just be 10 feet, right? It shouldn't, sorry, Hidea.
Yeah,
That
it's
shouldn't
fine.
be, that shouldn't be
1.5.
1.5 and 3 or whatever the heck that
And
is,
it's the
right?
same for everyone, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So that's fine with me.
But glad to have him play it again. Looking forward to explore more of these strange plays with the strange creatures. And let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
And glad to having survived. Thanks to everyone.
yeah, I think that weird point was a good choice. We can talk about it more, and if we feel like changing it, we can do that. Do you guys think this is OSR weird, or because SR has kind of moved into that DCC weirdness? Do you feel like this feels super weird like that, or not really? It just feels normal to you. Anybody can answer.
I think it feels unexpected and different,
Mhm.
which is great.
I think
I mean,
the
it keeps you
conversation with
on
this.
edge.
I think the conversation with this odd millipede thing that is talking to us is an additional layer that I think I'll be able to answer that question better after next session.
Yeah, I like the wave of monsters, but I don't really know how much exploring of what's happening that you're being able to do with the constant combat. So I may change something in there to try and so you can have that, because I love exploration, right? And there's multiple types of exploring things. But if you don't ever learn anything about what the fuck's going on, I don't feel that is giving you the value that it could. Gabriel, I think you were going to say something.
Yeah, I mean the level of weirdness. I mean, it's increasing, and it would be good to know where it comes from, if it has an origin, if these creatures that like possess you and are from where they come from. I mean, and this talking millipede. I mean, It's some kind of what kind of creature it is? Kind of if
Go ahead. Sorry.
maybe it's the result of magic of I don't know, but it's weird.
Yeah.
There's a healthy level of weird, and then there's an unhealthy level of weird in terms of keeping attention, I think. And because if we have just enough weird, and I think that's where OSR style games are trying to get to be, it keeps you on your toes. It keeps it interesting. You look into where is the weird coming from. But if it goes over, and this is more hypothetical kind of theory, armchair theory crafting. But so we want to. It's good to be at that right level of weird, where it's something foreign, something new, something alien that'll draw you in. But then it's important. It has to make sense, if that makes sense. Because if it's a fun house where you have one thing after the other that isn't necessarily connected, or it doesn't necessarily make sense, then it kind of breaks the cinematic verisimilitude.
Yeah.
So
kills the suspension of disbelief, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
If everything is weird, nothing is weird. Right? That's what I believe anyway. If everything is weird, then that's the new normal. Whereas if you just have some weird, then it's weird and it makes you intrigued about why it's weird. So I totally agree with all that. Awesome. So as far as the stream goes, no game on Thursday. We decided not to push for the Thursday justice. I didn't want anyone feeling like they had to rush their Thanksgiving dinners or anything like that. So I postponed Thursday justice. So you're going to have to wait to see what's happening on the North March until next Thursday. We are having a game of the Green River Gamers Association on Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Hobbs Standard Central Time. We'll see what's going on in the Midlands with Low Fantasy Gaming there. And I really have been asking around to try and get these 5 people I have on the hook for a new Hobbs and Friends. So maybe something with that will happen. We'll see. Otherwise, I think we should just have TJ cue the music. Say goodbye, everybody.
It's a beautiful day in the Gamerhood, a beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be one? It's out about plunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the Hobbs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you be? Won't you please, please, won't you